Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another exciting day of my family running around Mentrion being complete badasses. This is the Order of the Rock in the world of Mentrion.
All right, so we left off last week with you guys having arrived in Kensington, in the country of Erabor, where you guys were set to meet with the assassins that had attempted a coup in Dunmorgan under the assumption, guys, of being hired by a king. Seriously?
King Mama.
King Mama, apparently. Hired by a king who was supposedly wanting to take over the continent and make it under one flag. Having arrived in Kensington, you guys were stopped at the giant hole that was made in the gate by the guards, who told you they were not going to permit you to enter with weapons until they had a chance to look you guys over. Because, as you guys knew, you were coming through a very heavily cursed forest that was definitely affecting your guys' mood to the point where one of your party members had turned on you guys before she was cured. Given that information, Frank went crazy and attacked the guard, then thoroughly had his ass whooped by several members of the party and the guard.
The guard didn't do shit.
The guard got some damn good blows in for being unarmed.
The guard didn't do shit.
You can say what you want, but I make the story. I say the guard did shit.
Fuck you.
I mean, I did.
And the guard.
Cradle's arms fall off.
I'll build new ones.
And his gun explodes.
I'll you build new ones with my teeth. A flesh wound.
So yeah, he got his ass thoroughly whooped and was taken into custody, as one should when they attack guards, especially captains of the guard. Modian, unpoofed, saw the chaos that happened in the 3 seconds he was gone. Realistically, like 20 seconds, but still.
Doesn't make him
An unnecessarily small amount of time for things that have gone wrong in the way that they did. And decided that he was going to go look into it, where he found him arrested and talked to him, found out what was going on, tried to convince everyone that it was the curse, but ultimately it went to trial with the party giving different accounts of what had happened and different character accounts for him. Trial came. Modian fought his damnedest to make a plea of it being the curse's fault and affecting the Dampier part of him heavily. He did. Modian tried. Modian tried his best.
He tried to damage until my client bit my arm.
Modian made a great effort. Unfortunately, his client went crazy in the middle of the battle and attacked him, which kind of sealed his fate as the town cleric. What? In the middle of the trial. In the middle of the trial, sorry, I didn't mean to say battle. In the middle of the trial, bit his lawyer, at which point the town's head cleric said, "Sorry, he's not cursed. I don't really have an excuse for this." And Modian said, "Unfortunately, I've got nothing else." And Frank was promptly sentenced to death. They told you they'd carry out the execution in a few hours, giving you guys some time to breathe for the first time in a week, a little over a week. You guys kind of went your own ways for a little bit. Reginald decided to spend some time shopping and spending his hard-earned money. You guys went and looked around at different shops and stuff. Came across a magic shop that was ran by a real bitter bitch, apparently. And her husband that sold his sister-in-law. Or lost his sister-in-law, or sold, I don't know what he said. Sold his sister-in-law.
He was forced to say sold.
Yeah, he was forced to say sold. You couldn't really get the full story from him, as he had a insignia burned into his neck, causing him to not be able to speak truly.
Should have attempted to carve it out.
Part of the things that caused him to do was also have to greet and say goodbye to customers in a specific way. Yeah. And Clover tried to make him a trinket to do it for him, but he still got hurt for not using it. So you guys told him, "Sucks to be you," and left. Came back.
We went to an execution.
You went to go to an execution, then you came back to meet her, talked to her for a little bit, didn't really get anywhere with it, if I recall correctly.
No, she was going to buy a spell scroll.
Yeah. She wanted to buy the spell scroll from her. But then you guys went to go handle your business that you needed to handle, with the group splitting up into the fuck-ups and the not fuck-ups. The fuck-ups were instructed to stay the fuck away, as they are fuck-ups. And the not so much fuck ups got to go on the mission. You guys arrived at the Donkey's Rest.
Rather unfortunately.
Where you guys, where you were met with your friends that had hired you. They told you they had another job, and unbeknownst to you guys, there was a cloaked figure in the corner kind of watching this whole exchange. And they left, told you they'd be back in an hour, and told you just wait here. Hour passed, they came back, seeming a little dodgy, and one by one, members of the party were brought in. And the fuck up showed up, as well as they were forced to come in, along with a maid you guys didn't recognize. And the person in the corner revealed themselves to be a member of the guild named Odesh. She told you that she'd been pulling strings behind the scenes for a while now in an attempt to train you guys and prepare you guys for some mysterious thing that was coming up. She told you that she had been trying to do it the right way, or not necessarily the right way, her right way, trying to train you guys and get you guys ready because you were too weak to do it now. She was too weak to do it on her own. People in the guild weren't willing to help her. She tried avenues. She decided this was the best course of action.
She was wrong, but she was dumb bitch.
Obviously, you all disagreed with her option being murder a bunch of innocent people and hope adventurers help them. But part of what she had done was unleash this guild that, again, Keegan was pretending to be a part of, and having them use cursed daggers of soul shredding to assassinate guild leaders to get the heroes to actually do something. This, unfortunately for her, brought on the anger of Erabor the Grey, who showed up pissed the fuck off. Unbeknownst to you guys, had been traveling with you guys through the forest, getting a feel of whether or not you guys were involved in this at all. And obviously he decided you guys weren't, as he didn't murder you guys. Yeah.
God damn it.
Obviously he decided you guys weren't involved, so he didn't murder you guys. Modian's a little bit pissed off at him for the ruse. He tried to explain that he thought it was the nicest way to go about what he needed to do. Then promptly began dispatching of the bandits that were in the inn with you guys, seemingly letting one of them go that he knew was Keegan. He was determined to kill all 9 people, Odesh included, but Modian fought valiantly to dissuade him from killing all of them, and unfortunately it took too long. I say too long. He really wasn't giving you any time at all to discuss it.
He was killing them awfully fast for him being too long.
Too long for Erabor to let these people live, being the time it took him to swing one of the daggers that he had collected. And he was dropping bitches left and fucking right. Getting down to 2 people that Modian actually managed to plead a case for, and he said, fine. If these 2 will actually turn over a new leaf and be good people, or try to be good people, I will let them live. The first time they do something wrong, I get to murder them. I think Modian reluctantly agreed that he realized that was probably the best he was going to fucking get out of this deal. And while offering it up, one of them attempted to stab Erabor, which went great for him as he was murdered. And one of them actually seemed genuinely done with this fucking life and was allowed to live. With that, he turned his sights on Odesh, going back and forth on whether or not he was going to kill her. Once again, Modian, being the protector of life he is, fought valiantly, with him inevitably deciding to spare her, but not allow her to be out in the world anymore, as she had done great crimes in his eyes. So he took her to his super special prison, where he has the only other 2 people that wronged him and got to actually live. And with that, we called it there, with you all, with Erabor still in the Donkey's Rest. And the ever-loved flicker, flicker, poof of smoke. And a lot of fucking people disappear. Reginald, Clover, Darcy, and
Frank Jr.
Frankina? Whatever the fuck his new name was.
Frank II.
I don't remember his new name.
I like Frank Jr.
They do too. All disappear, and Cal reappears. Cal, you reappear in a fairly run-down bar.
Why did I disappear?
Did I say smoke disappeared?
Yeah, you said smoke disappeared.
I did not mean it if I did say that. Cal, you reappear in a bar. Quick scan around. You see Erabor. I don't know if Cal's met him or not. And you see 7 dead bodies. Most of them with just a single stab wound, but one of them pretty fucking brutally murdered.
He looks the same way as he did when he basically demolished that group that one time, right?
Uh-huh.
Then I freeze and I go, eep! And I look around and I go, eep!
Now, still.
Oh, there you go.
It's over to you guys.
I'm miring my closet again. Oh, that's good. They have these back.
For now.
I look around. Do any of the other guys look panicked?
Do any of you look panicked?
No.
Or stressed or worried at all?
Just dealing with their more shit. That's it.
Yeah, we're probably more annoyed than anything.
They all just kind of look genuinely annoyed.
I look perfectly calm on the outside, but the back of my neck, the hairs are standing straight up.
I'm gonna get down off my table, walk into the corner, pull out a keg out of my bag, and slowly start drinking, telling myself, I need something to calm my nerves.
You say I'm the drunk.
It's just because we haven't let you catch up. Every time you try, you get assaulted.
So, everyone kind of speaks up.
Just real quick.
We're busy. Play the game.
Just give me a minute. It's important. I promise.
Everyone kind of looks over. So, I think this is where I leave you guys again. I hope that I didn't offend you guys too much.
Yes, you did.
If you need to contact her, I'm giving you a way to do so. But I will not allow her to just be out and about, being that she is behind reintroducing this curse into the world.
Seems like a Yukon.
Any questions, comments, concerns before I leave?
All right, you're good.
I hate you.
Good for you.
You should be used in
I'm
spicy.
up here.
All right. Well,
Can we get paid for this?
I'm not the one sending you on the mission. You have to talk to Adesh.
Yeah, it was worth a shot.
Good try.
Wait, you took Alish.
You got a way to communicate with Adesh.
Yeah, can
Didn't
payment
you,
go
like-
through that?
It's not my problem. I'm not the one that hired you guys for the job.
Can you empty your pockets first before you throw her wherever the fuck you're throwing her?
I already threw her where I'm throwing her. It's a nice, lovely beachfront property.
I don't believe that, but
I mean, beaches where a liquid meets land. Land in this case being a metal platform, the liquid being lava,
Not
the
like
beachfront property being
beachfront.
hanging above it.
I'm not sure it's property at this point.
sounds lovely.
Yeah, so
We still need to get paid for this.
it's not my problem.
Uh,
Also, I thought stopping gods and saving the world would be enough of an incentive for adventurers.
I don't identify as an adventurer.
You can identify as whatever you want.
Technically, we took care of the issue of the daggers and everything for the guild, so I think the guild might actually owe us.
Shut up!
I highly doubt the guild's going to pay us.
It's a shame that one of you's not a part of that guild, though, huh?
Huh?
Shame one of you's not a part of that guild to get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
I joined the guild so I can fucking walk around that shit.
That's right. I
He
forgot about
joins purely to be able to walk around.
that. I forgot about that.
I did too.
Well, he doesn't say that because he would know that. I'm just forgetful as well. So I'm gonna go. You guys can work out payment with whoever you want to work out payment with. Because again, I'm not sending you guys on shit. I didn't need you guys. I appreciate your help. I appreciate you not having any daggers on you. I don't appreciate you not letting me kill Adesh.
Sounds like a Yukon.
I say you do it.
That's 2 votes for killing Adesh, Modian.
You
No,
still got votes
no,
against
we need
it.
the information. We've got too many things to fix.
You still have too many votes against it for that to be worked.
But my vote counts as like 12.
No, it does. Fuck you. Your vote counts as 1. Plus, you already agreed.
That was another Thursday. That was not Thursday.
Leaking or what, but it's a lot stronger.
Okay.
It just hasn't in a while.
I will take my leave now. I promise to think about not murdering Adesh while she's in my home.
If you do, can we have her shit?
Yes.
I vote if you murder Audash, you're going back on your word. And you said earlier that your word was super, super duper important to you. So
Yes, and I will never break my word. That's why
murder
my
her?
word currently is that I will do my best not to murder her.
Oh, but your word not even like 10 minutes ago was that you wouldn't murder her at all until this was all said and done.
Is it really going to be said and done if you guys are requiring payment and you're not going to get paid for the job?
Well, that's
It kind
him.
of sounds like you guys aren't going to do it unless you're going to get paid.
No,
Sounds to me like you should be listening to the guy who's in charge and not him.
That was him to say
Is
that.
he in charge?
I'm trying to buy a boat. Here.
Half-ass.
Exactly. But
He's more in charge
you both
than
know
him.
You don't want to be in charge.
But we all know, all of us together, including him, know that we'd rather him be in charge than him.
I just want shit.
Now,
I can give you a ship.
What's the contract?
Free.
does it require
What
murdering
terms?
Audash?
None.
What kind of shit?
Wood.
How big is the shit?
Small.
How small?
Real fucking small.
You have a way to make it bigger.
There's plenty of spells to make it bigger.
Do you have a spell to make it bigger?
Of course I do.
Can you make it big enough so I can hunt pirates?
Yes, I can.
Are you willing to do that?
No.
Yeah, that's about what I expect that conversation to go.
Nailed it then.
Don't you have a ship?
No, he has a ship.
Ah,
I'm just
That's
the
right.
captain of the
he
ship.
got the cool magical ship that I want. Where's that at, by the way?
I'll trade you that for a better ship.
That ship is not his to trade.
I am the captain. Shut up.
He is the captain.
But he's done.
He's not the owner.
Technically, he's more of a vice captain. He doesn't really have any actual say over the ship. The contract's just that he's in charge
I didn't say
of
anything.
actually sailing the ship.
I didn't
He
say
still
anything.
owns the ship. He's made that very clear 6 or 7 times throughout this journey.
I had never said that.
You have said that multiple
I've
times.
never said that.
I will go back and find timestamps.
I've never said that.
I'll I'll break the fourth wall in order to prove my point.
A giant floating tablet appears in front of you guys, and you hear Keegan's voice.
I'll go through and find timestamps, Keegan.
Although it does not seem to be coming from Keegan, it seems to be coming from a Hispanic male sitting behind a tablet or another large metal device. Yeah.
Oh yeah, fraud.
So with that, I take my leave unless you guys need anything else. Any questions I can help you with?
Whatever smoke. Anything we're missing?
Any favors you need from the devil?
You got any magic guns?
We've got a lot of magic items.
Worth it for a deal from the devil?
Actually, I do have a question.
I
I don't know if you're willing to answer it, but I do have a question.
How can I help you, Smoke?
Where is the goddess Luck?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I'm not all-knowing. I've never claimed to be all-knowing.
I didn't say you were, but I figured if you knew, if anybody was to know who's mortal, it'd probably be you.
That's fair. I've kind of abstained from dealing with the gods for the most part. I'm trying to live a, happy, carefree, traveling life with my wife and child. But certain bitches be making that a little more difficult. And you have those fucking idiots up north that won't leave me the fuck alone. Ventures make it hard to just retire.
Fuck you.
Which people's ass.
You chose us. Fuck you. And the voice just appears at the background.
So anything else I can help you guys with?
You got a spare belt of giant strength on you?
Oh, I got 4 of them.
Can I have one?
Then he disappears.
Fuck here.
Wait, what about me? I had a question. You know where Loki is?
You hear in your head, no.
All right, fuck you.
And the tavern goes quiet.
Well, that was the thing.
You just hear Cal slurping his beer.
I don't know about you guys, but I ain't taking the blame for all those dead bodies.
I just got here.
I ain't
I'm
taking the
gonna
blame
do it.
either.
I'm gonna go double
I've
check
said
this.
that before, Cal. It doesn't work.
If they're not, I'll stab them. It'll be
Can I flicker poof again?
One thing I've got
As I look around suspectingly.
Unfortunately, you do not disappear. One thing as a reminder, real quick, that I found in the recap, as a sort of half-assed apology from Audash, she gave you a relic that can reverse the effects of the dagger on one person,
Mhm.
as long as they weren't actually killed by it.
Oh, I remember that.
Who has it?
Me.
Is he trying to duplicate it?
He hid it away.
18.
He did.
They all are dead. You're surprised they're all dead, but then again, you remember the dagger he was using.
No surprise.
Because most of them have just a single stab wound, which typically shouldn't be enough to just full kill somebody to the point where you can't even do anything. But then you remember, yeah, they're fucked.
That's what I figured.
There is one that may not be fucked, and you go to check on him, and you roll him over, and he's missing a section of his chest about yay big,
He's fucked.
and he's fucked as well.
Yes.
Erabor took care of them quite well.
And the one that you let live. He's still in the river. He get out of here.
He sprinted out a while ago.
Both
I
of them.
remember the door was open.
As soon as he was allowed to leave, he fucking left.
That's what I remember. I want to make sure. It's one of my memories.
He GTF and
Yes. Well, he should have.
So I stand by because we never actually came to a verdict on this question. Do we want to give the cube to Old Eye in the hopes that he can duplicate it? The one that can heal the special wound.
Will he destroy it by figuring it out, though?
Oh,
I wanna
that's
say-
right.
There's a 15% chance it gets destroyed in the
I'm
process.
straight ask her.
There's an 85% chance he succeeds, and more of these can be made.
9.
I refer to your judgment.
Can't
I'm gonna
make
give up
Are
shit.
we qualified to make that decision?
No, that's why I'm asking if we
Are
want
we-
to give it to the god.
Are we not qualified?
Either way, we have it. So we're making this decision one way or another, rather unfortunate.
We are very, very much unqualified.
That we are. I do like the odds of 15% to 85%, though. Where's the great dice at? Specifically?
What do you think, Smoke? What are your thoughts on it?
As soon as he's got this one specific dice in his hand, I like my odds. I like my odds.
I'm kind of leaning towards at least communication with the guild leaders to see thoughts.
Tiger with smoke.
No offense, they're kind of little bitches about giving us answers to shit. They tend to make us want to pick things on our own for some strange reason that is totally not the DM's intervention.
If they want us to make this decision on our own, then it's our decision at that point. But at least we ran it past leadership.
The higher ups. I agree.
But the question is, do we want to wait the next at least 6 days? Probably more, because I highly doubt we have the money to teleport back once we get back to that city.
Modian, do you want to communicate with them?
That's what I was checking real quick.
I'll show you something. Question is this a subject that we can go over that fast? Or that little word, that little amount of words?
that condensed because you have 25 words with sending.
Right. So I was.
Unless what's his name?
I don't know if what's his name exists anymore. I think he died.
What's his name? Teleport.
Who?
The guild leader.
Oh, no.
No. Tree bitch. Grandma can.
If he's been to the tree.
But he can make a tree that can get you to a tree. Though I don't know if that's
So.
well, he might be able to make a gas. You want me to roll for it? Roll
Let me see if I can write it out 25 words or
Even
less.
for you. What do you bonus?
Let's see if a druid, that's something a druid would be able to do.
It's very. It was a very unorthodox thing that he did. That's why.
Fair enough. What's my bonus to what?
History, or no, it'd be straight intelligence.
Straight intelligence is +4 at advantage, typically.
Okay. Did you try for it too?
I can't
Warning
imagine.
is gonna be high. It's a high DC.
Yeah, but it's still better than nothing. God, no 14.
Hey, Steve, can you show that message to your dad?
Yeah, give me 1 sec. Actually, I can't.
Oh, Smoke, to answer your question.
The in-game chat is a private chat. Say it in
What's his name?
Foundry.
Oh, say it in Foundry?
Yeah, it's like a
How
pop
to-
Foundry's chat up.
I was going to talk to Mike real quick.
Well, the guy you want to give it to. What's his name? Old guy?
Old Eye,
Old eye.
God of Knowledge. Mike, real quick, just so you remember from last week, we did find out Erabor returned Trass.
Oh, he did.
Or that
Okay.
Trass was back.
Well,
I
From
can't seem
what
to
he said,
join.
he very much could
Forge.
get to us.
well, Mike.
I'm having problems joining Forge. Give me a second.
You want to just text it to me and I'll show it to him?
You text me.
Or yeah, just text him.
I already typed it in the damn computer. I just
Device secure dagger issue. Should old eye replicate or do we use it?
What's that?
Device secure dagger issue. Should old eye replicate or do we use it? Is what he said.
How many words is that?
Probably less than 10.
15.
about 14, but yeah.
How many words can send to you? 20?
25.
25.
25. Good damn. That's more than I thought it was.
Yeah, 25.
I mean, you can add a few more words to clarify it a little bit more. I just try to be it as concise as possible. But now that there's
Got it.
10 words to play with,
Well, I've got, this is 23 words. We have a way to reverse curse, only one use. Should we let Old Eye try to duplicate? 15% chance of destroying it.
okay.
That's like 23, 24 words. Does that sound clear? Okay. I'm gonna use message to Alvin. That's what I say. We have a way to reverse curse, only one use. Should we let Old Eye try to duplicate? 15% chance of destroying it.
A long pause.
Sorry, the Verizon work subscriber you're trying to reach is not available right now.
No, the sending stone. The telestone, right? Communicator you're trying to reach is not available this time. Please give a call back later.
I'm not using Shiva Telestone. I'm using magic.
Yeah, good.
I'm double guessing my feet.
The right one's on the right side, left one's on the left side.
We're talking about Josh. We sure about that.
That's right now.
Where are you? City and building.
Where are we sitting, Billy?
You already know.
I don't recall, but I can recall. My character can recall. Plus you.
Kensington and in the Donkey's Rest.
Donkey's Rest?
Kensington, the Donkey's Rest.
Stay there.
Alvin wants us to stay here.
There's a good 5-minute pause.
Well, now I don't need him.
Okay.
You know what? I want to hear his voice anyway. Poor sexy man.
Who is this?
This is Creator. From Gunmore Gun.
How can I help you?
You looking for a job yet or no?
I'm not currently getting settled still.
Alright. Just checking in on you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Figured pull out some bullshit real quick because that's not what I originally was going to ask him. We'll see if he can get his stone to the guild hall. Just in case you ran out of words.
What are you doing?
I'm waiting to hear back from you guys.
I'm waiting for Alvin to show up. He said 5 minutes.
Hey, Smoke, there's a door here that's closed. I'm using Smoke to get in there and smack a bitch if he's in there.
Yeah. Well, a few minutes go by of just this eerily quiet, and the door to the back room slowly swings open. Hands go up as a half-orc pokes his head out.
That's lock the door.
Huh?
I said I'd have my crossbow out too because I don't know who's coming.
Hands up. Is it safe to come out? Is he gone?
Rather unfortunately, yes.
I figured it would be fortunate that he was not here anymore.
You're real fortunate you didn't lock that damn door and pretend you didn't exist while I was trying to also come in there.
I was given very clear instructions for me to live. I apologize, but I wanted me and my family to live.
Oh, shit. I got a fucking grudge.
Aaron wants to use his family's fellow.
Drinks are on the house for now.
Woo!
And you may want to get someone to, you guys have a place to,
Oh, God.
yes.
Oh, fuck.
I'll clean it up for 5 gold.
I can specify at least that it was not our doing.
I'll clean it up for 50 gold.
That went up a lot real fucking quick.
I took another look and I saw the bodies.
He had to recount.
No.
25.
Something tells me with where his bar is located, he probably has a way to clean it. Apparently not. We might back old and we start shoving bodies in real quick.
Yes, please.
Somebody say my name.
Nope.
I said your name a while ago.
I didn't hear anything then.
Auditory processing issues. It barely hit.
Well, that's his own
18.
I got you, Mike.
15.
Deal.
Pulled out the money. Half now, half when you finish.
All right.
It gives you 8 gold.
I start grabbing the bodies or just taking them outside.
Anthony's
gonna go great.
Watching him, wondering where the fuck's he gonna be bodies.
It's gonna be rather unfortunate. I can already tell.
You walk
With the
outside.
guards walking after.
How long do you take outside before you come back in?
Like a few minutes.
He's gone for a few minutes and comes back.
I grab another pair.
All right.
Shoulder shield.
I'm kind of busy right now.
I realize this. Oh, it's a stupid question, but I'm probably great. What the fuck are you doing with these bodies?
Getting rid of them.
How?
Look outside.
Are you just taking them right outside and dropping them?
No.
There's this thing called the town guard,
I'm collecting.
who already don't like us. Because one of our party members attempted to murder him.
Yeah, but we didn't kill any of these guys.
Do you think they're gonna believe you when their blood is on your hands as you're dragging their corpses outside?
I'm getting paid to do this, so like I would think so. Not every
Okay,
guard.
wait. Let me ask this: are you going to back that you are paying him to move corpses outside? And do not lie to me, because I can and will shoot you if you lie to me.
Yes, I'm willing to back him. However, I don't know that you guys didn't murder them.
Okay, so he'll back that he's paying you to remove bodies, but he will also back that he has no idea if you did or did not murder these
I
people.
mean, I wouldn't hold up. I can't say you didn't murder them because it wouldn't hold up in a zone of truth. So
Yeah, like they can cast me all they want. I'm telling the truth.
No, it's not the truth. He right.
Then we're gonna get a drink and sit down.
he brings out drinks to anyone that wants drinks.
This shows weird enough, people. Huh? This shows weird enough, people.
I think the wrong video. This is blue.
Screen. Oh, it just looks good.
Talking about the fogger. I can't give you the fog right now because I don't have a laptop.
I didn't think about it.
About 10, 15 minutes passes.
If he moves all the bodies outside that time.
The bodies get moved out, and you're handed a mop and some water.
Yeah.
Roll performance for shits and giggles.
It looks like shit.
Where's your front door?
Where the mouse is at.
There.
I got my tapping stick.
Natural 20.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Nice. You guys watch.
I'm sitting back here.
You guys watch as Keegan is working on it. Where are you sitting?
That's where Dad
I
is.
swap the decks for a living. I know what I'm doing.
I'm gonna sit over by. I'm gonna sit over like back behind with Modian. If I'm even on here yet.
Actually, you're not. But for shits and giggles, at this point, Darcy appears on a puff of smoke sitting across from you.
Well, that was convenient.
You appear. Keegan's mopping a very bloody bar floor. But you guys watch as Keegan's mopping. He gets into the fucking groove. Like, he starts singing sea shanties, just kind of moving along, fucking just expertly mopping all the blood up.
Another place.
Just for the
All
hell of it, pre-order a few more.
If they're like normal like parcels, I might shop.
We're getting our
That would be
money
the
worth for that bullshit.
bar and a bar.
He closed and locked that door on us.
You were given another 9 gold because the floor's clean as fuck when you're done.
I think part of my work.
Yeah, drinks are brought out for anyone that wants them. Does Darcy have anything to say as she reappears?
What you guys do?
Nothing.
It wasn't us.
You at least aren't not doing anything. Looks like you're finally.
I don't know. I just got here.
I don't usually have a mess to clean.
Usually don't get caught to have them.
I'm drinking my problems away right now.
It still counts.
Oh, sugar, quick responsibly.
All right.
Well, no, it's,
I just brought you in because you wanted to be brought in.
I'm sorry. I'm drinking.
So, remember our tiefling friend? Another place.
God, I
I'll
love
cut
that
to the
rule.
chase.
Best
need
and
3
stupidest
more.
rule ever. You brought 4 more drinks.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I had you covered. Don't worry.
Not normally a drinking man, but
Without today's gone.
today.
I'm about to be a drinking man, and I don't even drink.
And the door swings open.
I shoot someone.
Self ready.
And much to your head is fun and probably terror. Reed is the first one that comes walking in with that pissed the fuck off look that he typically has.
You know what?
Greetings.
No, I'm
Followed
good.
by Alvin and then Grimrock.
No, I'm good.
Gentlemen, have
I'm
a seat.
fucking good.
Grimrock closes the door.
Where's my badge for the guild? I retire.
Lays
You
a-
wanna have drink. I've got drinks for you guys. May want to have a drink for this.
Grimrock closes the door, lays an acorn on the ground in front of the door, casts a spell, and a tree begins to sprout in front of the door.
Hey, why are we damaging this poor man's bar?
I'll fix it. And they walk over and sit down with you.
So you got my message.
Grimrock's still leading the talking.
As I
Good.
see Alvin, I just chug the rest of my beer and then refill it.
Fair enough. We did. Can we see it?
Oh.
So supposedly it can cure one person that's been dealt with a dagger.
Of which we currently know 5 people have been stabbed by these daggers. 3 of them life or death.
Our friend here would like to give it to his god Odai to have him try to duplicate it. He said there's a 85% chance. Am I math right on that?
Yes.
Yeah, 85% chance he can duplicate it. A 15% chance it could be destroyed with him trying.
It's a risk.
That's above our pay
To
grade.
be fair, of all the gods I'd trust to do it, the guy of knowledge would be the one.
I mean, yeah, him or Zataz would be my best bet. They seem to be this would be more their.
Well, would you look at that? They're in the same library, and he already said he brings the Taz into it.
They do seem like the wisest decision for that. Yes, it's just a tough one. You guys can't get any more of these without risking destroying it.
Nope.
Not that we're with this one.
No, that was the only one in existence, pretty much.
That's what she said. She says a lot.
This is true. But she's
Yeah,
also currently
in-game or
sitting
in-game?
over some. In-game.
Who?
Odesh.
So
You got this from Adesh.
Yeah.
Where is Adesh? If she can get more of these, why isn't she here with us?
You take that up with Erabor.
Level.
You take that up with Erabor and his volcano where she's currently sitting over the lava. Yeah. Yeah. That's where we're going with that.
What did you say?
Oh, I was saying that she's over a pool of lava.
Why is Erabor? Why does Erabor have Adesh?
Because Odesh is the reason these daggers were in play in the first place. Is she
I'm sorry,
hired these
what?
people to stab people.
Let the man
Shut the
finish.
fuck up and let me finish. She's the one that hired these people to stab people. Erabor found out about this, went around murdering God knows how many people, and then proceeded to attempt to murder Odesh and, like 9 other people that were here. That's the whole story. Our good man Modian here is a massive negotiator. Got Odesh to not die, but Odesh is still currently sitting up some lava. There you go. It's the whole story that I got. Very summarized to them.
apparently Audash was attempting to train us for some big.
Yeah, this bullshit. We're apparently the good adventurer party to train to do this shit.
Some big mission that she's trying to. She figured you guys would say no, so she backhanded and willed and tried to train us again. Train in the loosest form, the word possible.
Train you?
All of this shit.
The dagger situation where people
Oh,
got stabbed,
daggers.
that was one of the ways.
One of the ways.
There were more, but we didn't get all the details.
I think everything's going on was Audacious behind it, trying to train us.
Not everything. She didn't take
Well-
credit for everything. Most things.
Most things going on is a goose.
I think she specified that
to
most things on the board at the guild hall were her fault.
trying
in
to
one way or
train
another.
us to become better adventurers to handle.
The god situation, where Loki is fucking people's days up.
Okay.
Loki is the reason that little halfling god is gone.
That's a lot to take in.
Yeah,
Good thing you put
tell
that through
us
there. We
about
got
it,
time.
not herself. We stuck upon us.
So she's behind it. She has only one of these artifacts.
So she says.
So she says, "Where do you know where she went? Is there a way we track her down and find her?"
I can talk.
I
to
just
her.
feel like I just told you where she is, man.
You were serious about that.
Yes.
Oh no, I was lying through my fucking teeth. Yes, I was serious about
Why would
that.
I assume you're serious about her being hanging over a pit of lava?
Who lies
Why
in
would
the
we
same
lie about
sentence
that?
they say fucking Erabor?
What
I mean,
kind of cartoon bullshit is that?
How the fuck should I know?
you're the bitch who won't even say Erabor's name half the time. I'm out here.
Every time I hear Erabor, I drink more.
Not drinking. Thinking.
Look at our little alcoholic friend in the corner. You think I'm lying about Erabor being involved?
I'm gonna put my
Chug.
right side. I just like communicate with.
Stop saying his name.
Yes.
What else? A-U-D.
You can spell
The
it
spelling
like
did
you
not
want.
pronounce
I'm
the
still
same.
It is.
gonna- I'm still
Not to everyone.
I'm still gonna fuck it up.
Fuck you.
Audacious. I'm very well named. So.
Once again, we have Franklin.
He picks up the quarter of the sending stone. Adesh. No response.
I could have told you that was when it's gonna work.
Why?
Because she's done it with lava.
Audacious, are you there?
You hear her voice in your head. Why are you with the guild leaders? You have things to be doing.
Why are you being a little bitch? Can you pass that along?
It's just my hand, right?
I wish it wasn't so I could pass that along.
So, did you hear Gramrock when he asked you when he called for you just a moment ago?
Yes.
Fucking respond.
Then fucking reply to him.
No.
Respond to him.
You good? You look like you're having a heart attack over there.
She's there. She just didn't want to answer you because she's a bitch.
Tell her, I'm gonna call Erabor if she doesn't start fucking answering people. She got one fucking purpose right now. I'm arguing for her life with that one purpose. She better fucking answer.
So, is there any way you can get any more of these?
I had up the ear.
What was it? So rock? No, what was it you had? She give you?
Uh-huh.
What was the thing?
She's a cube.
Cube. Can you get any more of these cubes? There's no way you get any more of these cubes to heal.
Nah, I just had one made, kind of hoping that Grimrock would fend her off. Then you guys would find it. You would find the cube. You'd track these dumbasses down. You would find it. You would find it. You guys could go back looking like the heroes I know you can be. Grimrock would be fine.
God, I hope
They
you
elect
stop.
leaders.
Except somebody called Erabor and informed him what was going on.
Tell her I kind of hopes he drops her a little closer to that lava.
Cradle?
Yeah.
Cradle hopes he drops, the Erabor drops in the lava.
Just a little closer to
Just
it.
a little closer. I'm sorry.
Okay.
We're not your biggest fans right now.
Oh, really? I had no idea.
Keep it up. I'm gonna fucking call Erabor.
I'm going to put the rocket down.
I'm gonna fucking game in the rock. I'm threatening a bitch. Thank you. Keep it the fuck up, bitch. I am seconds away from calling Erabor. All right, there you go. Sorry, I've had it to hear.
Between
I'm
the
on
three
the
of
reads
us, they
level.
just all look frustrated with all of this.
Welcome to the club.
Welcome to our shoes.
Reed speaks up. So do we know what volcano she's in?
You want to ask Erabor that question? I mean,
Whatever.
So he took her, just came and took her. And just,
I'm pretty sure Erabor wouldn't mind taking you there. I don't know about returning you, but he'll probably have no problem taking you there.
He can't even start killing motherfuckers.
Actually, if anyone, I like their chances of being able to get out if he does take them.
I guarantee you, I am the last one that will be walking away from there. I was actively there. So was fucking Alvin. Gramrock probably has the highest chance.
I stand by if anyone's going to fight their way out of there. I got my money on you three. Because, dear God, if you three can't.
I got my vote on Reed. For personal reasons.
I don't.
I would, but Reed's currently acting like he doesn't even have his vote on him, so I've changed my vote. My vote's all with Erabor now.
I do not have a vote on us.
Good. You know what? Fuck you.
Anyway.
I would hope you would have a vote on you at least. Where's the self-confidence at?
Anyone
In reality.
with that.
I give up on you. Someone call Erabor. Tell him to go back to adventuring real quick. Make him deal with this shit.
Oh, yes. So Erabor showed up. He was posing as one of our companions for a short time.
Real dickish move.
Yes, I agree.
Which one of your companions?
Some guy we got on the road, some tiefling.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
Not one of our companions.
Gotcha. That was
Really should have rephrased that.
Yeah.
that was a terrifying thing. I was assumed that's where one of your companions went because
Oh no, he attacked the guard.
who did?
The vampire you guys decided was okay.
The vampire we decided was okay.
Yeah, Dampier just Frank just went out and started biting some bitches.
Huh.
Not even a word. Just started trying to chew on people.
Yep. And then he really tried to defend him, I'll be honest. He did
And
a
then
great
they-
job.
Actually,
was on the
Can
jury.
we get someone to check for vampirism?
I believe in him.
Some garlic?
As one of the jury members.
And then wait,
Yeah.
wait.
I've gone with the whole world thinks Toby is right now.
That's fine. It just would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, "Who the heck is Frank?"
I hadn't seen funny the guild leaders were in on calling him Frank.
Yeah, I can see Lane's point of view, but yes, I agree with Steve. It's funny that they know he's Frank.
At the very least, Reed calling him Frank, because Reed's done with all of our shit, but we're also done with Reed shit as of now.
Anyway, so Erabor showed up, started killing bitches. I
As he
tried to
does.
save them. I was able to save one of them plus the dash.
Okay.
Let me tell you, it was a miracle he was able to do that
One
much.
ran away, and he took again to save the dash.
Josh, check where the bodies are at.
Oh, they're like piled up, like
Right
outside
outside the
in
door?
garden or wherever the fuck. They're not outside, like on the street, but they're like in. If this place has like a little courtyard, they're like piled up.
So you see this door right here? You see this little grassy area?
Yeah,
They're piled up
right
right
there,
outside
right there.
this fucking window.
Right there.
So I assume the people he killed are the ones that were outside.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you write your print?
Huh?
Did you write your prints?
Why would I?
That's how they got
Okay.
outside.
Huh?
As far as,
Nothing, don't worry about it. I was asking my friend here a question.
as far as how they got outside, I'm gonna kind of look over.
You know what? I don't even drink, but please bring one.
He brings you one.
All right, thank you. Just been down in one go. Fucking done with this.
Anyways, the only way he'd keep her alive
Jordan
is
Modian
to
with
pet
his-
her in his prison he's got with
Two other guild members.
Who else was in there?
A halfling and a dragonborn.
There was a dragonborn. I don't know who they were.
I don't know if you got their names. You've never met them.
The dragonborn and the halfling that were sent up towards north.
Clicks over to Gramrock. Were those your people?
I like the.
Rather unfortunately for him, they were.
So sounds like we need to mount a rescue. If he's got at least 2 proper guild members.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The only thing I know about them is that they tried to murder Jim the Goblin, the little half goblin.
Oh, those were the tried to murder Jim?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fucking believe me. Sorry.
And one of them made the mistake. Hey, I think you dropped something.
Don't mess with me again.
And one of them made the mistake of saying something along the lines of, what was it? Because we heard it.
All that power and you can't even protect your own children.
Oh, I'm going to repeat that word for word. All that power and you can't protect your own kid. So, I mean, if you want to rescue him, you're good too. Personally, me and my gun, not going there. I will leave this guild before I will join your
race of
madness.
idiots?
What's that?
Why are we a race of idiots?
Good question. I've come out of way too many situations where I've talked a lot of shit to Erabor alive, though, so I'm going to say I'm a lucky idiot.
I'll agree with that.
You don't talk as much shit to Erabor as I have and live unless you're a lucky idiot. Or his friend, and I think I'm currently somewhere in between. Because he called me his friend.
Okay.
And then I sweared at him quite a bit
I'm
for
hoping
that.
for this he says out.
He said he was your friend too. You just sweared at him a little more than I did.
So you guys have found yourself right in the middle of some bullshit is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
I call that Tuesday. Or I call that
I call it Saturday.
whatever day it is.
Bitch. Give me a second.
It's
I'll get my calendar. You would call that midday.
Midday?
Midday.
I call that midday.
And with a puff of smoke,
Not mead because it only
Darcy
be.
reappears sitting on top of Grimrock's lap. Oh, the
You know you like it. Wait, jump off his lap.
more action I've gotten in about 100 years, so sure.
You should be this little bitch. I'm just saying.
She kind of snickers as she climbs off.
So,
And yes, this is still happening.
I didn't expect it to stop. It's been happening in the Guild Hall still as well. I was hoping that's where all your people had gone. So have you lost anyone else other than Frank?
Not the same way. Flicker, poof wise, we've lost
Well, I just
whoever's name.
I just mean death.
No, Frank's the only one that
Frank's the only one that went crazy and died because he was executed by a town.
I think.
Okay.
I was on the jury of that execution. He really did himself no favors. He had me voting against him.
I did the best I
Welcome
could.
back, Darcy. For you, you were sitting there talking to Modian. He had mentioned the thing about the tiefling, and then you blinked and you were sitting on Grimrock's lap.
Every time
I can have that much to drink, but
that video from last week, the one that he sent me that I sent him. Every time we go over that,
move up right here.
it's the only thing that plays through my head is that entire clip. Just plays on repeat.
So the thing you brought us here, though,
Yeah,
was
back
for
to
your
the
question.
Yeah, back to the original statement, question, decision.
I mean, I feel like it would be wise to get more of them, but it's not a guarantee, and that's what worries me.
Do you want to be accused of playing favorites if you only heal one of those people and leave the rest fucked?
Obviously, that would be a problem, but
And that is exactly what I feel like would happen.
I'm sorry, what?
We don't mind over Jim.
No, I heard you.
Oh, wait, I'm with him, though. If we do only heal one, we are healing Jim.
The half-goblin...
We are healing
Creeper.
Jim.
I'm also
Our
injured.
cube, we were given
I
as a
second
reward. We are healing fucking Jim.
Pause. I'm also
I
injured.
agree.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, me and her are both injured by these daggers, and we all still vote for Jim. So, Jim is it.
I feel
Jim
like
was the vote.
I feel like that should be a double vote.
Yeah. I feel like that should definitely
We're
be done.
voting for him and against ourselves, so that should be 2 votes each.
I'm sure if I tried hard enough, I could get Erabor to vote for Jim. We got plenty of votes for Jim.
But yeah, have to call it
Are you there?
see.
Are you there?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not voting for anybody.
So,
Vote for Jim. You know you want to.
That's a pain in the ass that bit me.
Huh?
You started that shit with him.
He bit me.
I don't care. You're gonna vote for the 2 council members? Worse, you're gonna vote for one of
I
us?
don't-
You're lucky you didn't get him sick.
I don't give a shit who the fuck they say.
So that's a vote for Jim.
I understand, and this is Alvin at this point, I understand you guys have grown quite fond and attached to the little guy.
For all I care, fuck the other council members. I hope they die if it's so long as Jim gets to be the one to heal. I'm just saying, it is on the record.
Yeah, I'm done talking to you for now.
Perfect.
Just that we grown fond of him. He is
Okay.
one of our.
Little bit meta here. I feel like his Facebook demands it. I mean, who's gonna keep his Facebook running if not for Jen?
He's still alive. He's not dead.
He just fucked up.
Really fucked up.
I
I like
just-
one health.
I feel like killing your mascot
He's more than just a master.
is
Whoa,
the
whoa,
wrong
whoa,
choice.
whoa, whoa, nah. Don't call Jim the mascot.
I feel like that's the wrong choice when there's
You always heal the party members first, right?
significantly more powerful, higher ranking, more useful people out there. that
God, but
do
is
that.
their name Jim?
No one ranks higher than Jen.
Exactly.
A lot of people rank higher than Jim.
We've already decided.
I will
You've already
shoot you
voted.
too.
Do it.
Jim.
We've already commandeered your vote.
I have a vote.
No, you don't. You said you don't care
Who
who
are you
it's for.
voting for?
I don't give a shit, but you can't have my vote.
He said he
If
votes
you
for.
don't vote,
He
I'm
said he
voting
votes for
for you.
anyone but Jim.
If there's 10
No more
votes
votes,
between us and you're not voting, that means there's 9 votes between us.
And we're all voting for Jim.
Go back to your fucking beer.
Okay. Slurp.
Okay, can we have a civil conversation about this now?
Then you call Jim a mascot again?
With the adults in the room?
You gonna call Jim a mascot again?
With
Agenda's no more mascot than.
I'll take this
Wait,
out.
yeah, I thought I was the mascot.
Hands.
Jim was just the person I rooted
Just-
for as the mascot.
Jim is one of our.
I'm trying to make sure that we've thought this through because it doesn't feel like you guys have.
Sorry,
my
I
vote.
haven't.
That was I was the original decision maker on that, so
Sorry, I was out of phase for a little bit. Did we vote not to replicate?
They haven't decided on that yet. They were being filled on everything else.
we were just making sure he knows if we are only able to heal one person, if we don't go the old eye route, we all vote for Jim.
Which means then the most logical move would be try to replicate it.
Be right back.
Yeah, that's still the main vote my guys got, but worst comes to worst, I still vote for Jim.
It's just like you guys aren't thinking about this logically and you're letting your emotions fuel this.
They're not.
I feel like his explanation on it is the thing of we're all fun. Most of us are fond of Jim, and obviously I'm not going to vote for him, and he's not going to vote for me, even if Jim wasn't in the thing.
Okay, what about the 2 people that have lived lives helping people that are also lying in beds on death's door?
Jim has helped a lot of people too. I'm
Wait,
just saying.
Yeah,
them.
But which one are you
I
going to
don't
pick?
know, but
So then
that's
let's
where-
just replicate it and run the chance. That way it's either all or nothing.
that's where the city could decide, though, which of the people that get it, if we go that route.
I feel like that's
Just
not fair.
choosing a... Huh?
I feel like that's not fair to them either, though, because both of them have their own lives. Both of them, you said, are good people because they.
There is no fair option with only using one person. It just seems foolish to let your emotions just choose the goblin.
And the fair option is the one that was originally suggested and give it the old eye, all or nothing. Either fuck everyone, then none of them heal, or a chance of everyone healing.
I would agree with that over the other, but my point.
That's my argument. You
You say that we're letting our
One
emotions
well-placed
or
prayer.
our essentially our selfishness choose Jim over everybody else. But if we were to, if I in a standard
It's not Walrus book.
in a standard round, you would have like in anything like this, you would typically say everyone would typically say that they wanted to save themselves, but that also
I know
runs
you're
running on
planning it.
emotions and being super selfish.
I agree. Doesn't
Whereas
really have any bearing on this, though.
As Walter says.
just replicate it.
I typically hate everything he says when he starts with those words, but right now I want to hear it.
The meekest among us is often the greatest. And
I
no
like
one's meeker than Jim.
Reed pops up at that point. So your fucking argument... Don't bear with me for a second.
No.
I'm listening.
Your fucking argument is to heal him because he's the most useless, so he has the most potential.
No, whoa, whoa.
No, it's-
Weakest does not mean useless.
No, it's weak.
I vote
No,
for you.
you're right.
Shut the fuck up. The weakest does not mean useless. Jim has been plenty. He's healed a lot of fucking people. The 2 civilian council members that I assume don't have healing magic, as we've heard nothing about healing magic from either of them. I vote
No,
a little
one of them
less-
was a paladin.
Have
One
you
of them
spent
was a
any
paladin, so yes.
time with them?
Are you them healers?
He answers immediately. Steven doesn't remember.
I'm pretty sure you described them as both as being just normal civilians.
No.
No,
They
no.
have-
One was a paladin.
The role was a mage. I remember that.
Damn, they might actually be able to heal, but not as good as Jim.
Yeah, one of them is a paladin.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Maybe he shouldn't have fucking died so easily. It sounds like him a little problem, you little bitch. If they have classes, how the fuck are they not adventurers?
David, your argument works against you with Jim at that point.
Which argument?
Well,
The paladin should have actually healed himself and protected himself because he could heal.
I understand what Jim, but Jim had a great argument for why he was able to get stabbed. He was trying to talk the situation down. Fuck them. They're not Jim.
But that
Either way,
all
I was told they weren't adventurers, and if they have classes, they're fucking adventurers.
Human Paladin of Rumlar, Ted.
So he's a fucking adventurer. I
Yeah.
was lied to.
Saying the elf wizard.
I have a question. Either of them ended their journeys because of an arrow to the knee.
Ted did.
They married each other.
So anyway,
Now, here, it shouldn't be the city's decision either way. Because the city's definitely not going to vote for the adventurer. So that they're all completely biased.
I mean, as far as cities go, Dunmorgon is the fairest place to try an adventure.
Yeah, but we all know damn well they're not going to vote for Jim. Don't even attempt to lie to me.
I'm not saying they would. I don't know whether or not they would. I'm just saying you're thinking of them of obviously not choosing an adventure. That is the fairest place to go to get a trial for an adventure.
but they're still not going to choose some random adventure over to a
City council member.
I feel
get
like some random goblin adventurer.
Yeah,
I feel
Most
like
places are going to say no to the goblin in general. You're
Yeah.
right. Because most places, on principle, don't like goblins.
So again, it goes back to should we have Old Eye attempt to duplicate it?
Obviously,
Unless you have a better
I
alternative.
think that's the fairest option is to give everybody a shot or no one gets the shot.
Alvin pipes up. Obviously, we're going to let you guys determine your best course of action. You asked for our input, so we're giving it.
What is your input? Should we try Old Eye or
It seems like it seems like the safest option is
he'll let him fuck everybody else?
that's the safe option.
Blue Adventures, we don't do anything safe option.
I'm-
Fucking give it to Old Eye.
I'm aware. The
As
safest
Walter
option,
says safest is always the best.
right? And that's where I was getting
Safest
going.
pussies.
It would be better to have the guaranteed chance of at least fixing one of the three that are, or one of the three that we know of, that were gravely wounded by one of those daggers.
Oh, you said gravely. Okay.
It's
So
different.
one of five we know in general were
What's the
wounded.
definition of gravely?
Not us.
Knocking
We
on
were
death's
not.
door with a fucking sledgehammer.
We were only stabbed once.
The
each.
three
We're good.
people that are in Dunmorgon barely able to move or breathe because they're almost dead. You two that were just,
Important.
not to downplay it, but scratched by the daggers.
You wouldn't know you weren't fucking.
Just,
Don't
just
really-
for clarification.
I can tell that you weren't hurt very badly by
The
it.
third was Jim.
Yes.
Yes.
Great, okay, just making sure because previously you'd mentioned two other people and then you said three, and I'm like,
I'm counting your
Two
guys.
other council members and Jim.
Two of our friends and your friend.
Fuck your friend. Our friend more important.
Like I said, it seems like the best option would be to at least be guaranteed to fix one person.
But then again, how do you decide?
Right. And that's where that problem comes in.
Not the random fucking goblin that bites people.
I do
Fuck
see
you,
merit
it's
in
your
your
own
guys'
fault. You
plan.
deserve to be bit.
My worry is at 15%. Gods are great and all,
That was
but there's always a chance of things going horribly, horribly wrong. And are you
Yes.
guaranteed that it's a 15% chance? Or was that just his best guess that it was a 15% chance?
No, he was pretty fucking certain. As was
Did you feel
Travis when he
this?
jumped in.
maybe it was a drink.
The gods are with me.
apparently not.
So it sounds like you guys have made up your mind.
Pull the fucking Asgard.
It sounds like you guys have made up your mind.
Go with Old
I
Eye.
thought they said
Let us know how that goes. Because I don't. Like I said, I get it. You guys are adventurers. You're going to do what you're going to do. We're all adventurers. We're going to do what we think is best. We think we know better than most.
Hey, I just wanted to make sure everybody was clear of what was going on so it didn't come as a surprise if it actually occurred.
Yeah, I feel like I just need to say that I feel like it's risk. This is risky, and I'm sure you guys understand that.
That's the reason we asked you.
There's
what's your
just this is a
thoughts?
huge risk, and I don't like your guys' plan. But I do think that is the closest to fair we're going to get in this situation. Because no matter what, there is no fair option in this unless this works. Which is why I say this is the closest to fair we're going to get.
Yeah, because one way or another, you're gonna have a lot of people pissed off. You try and heal one person.
And I agree. That's
As
why
you can
I-
tell by the fact you have at least one party of adventurers that will go out and fucking start trying to murder some people for Jim.
I just feel like the fairest option going that
I
route
will
would
murder some
be
people for Jim.
letting it go to a vote to limit the amount of angry people.
If they got one health, one well-placed shot, they're dead permanently. Full dead.
I would greatly appreciate you stopping threatening people.
No. But I will get back to you on that.
Is there any way to reboot him?
No.
I'm about to fucking try. As
I'm gonna
as
take
we
a
hold, as
I'm
we
taking
pull
a
that as
break,
rapier.
Jim.
Let me play the hold music.
I promise you, I can't be rebooted. We've been over this.
I'm willing to go look if you keep threatening innocent people.
Technically,
I
I haven't
understand
threatened
that.
anyone yet.
You just did.
lots of people. You said anyone.
Well,
You
anything.
said
could
if
You
you
said
get
he'd kill
one
anybody.
well-placed shot, you can kill most of them.
do.
That is
Exactly.
a threat.
But my point stands.
So does mine.
I feel like with him, it's more of a promise.
Neither one of you are helping. I will attempt to reboot both of you if I need to.
I've done
And I'm
nothing
pretty sure I
wrong.
can take both of you at once.
I've done nothing wrong.
I'm going for Erabor real quick. Give me a minute.
Lainey goes, okay, I'll go check on the baby. I poop again.
You can try it.
We continue to be pooped.
Darcy just stands there while she's getting stabbed repeatedly.
Nope.
I'll
Oh,
offer
weird
you
thing.
up as a fucking sacrifice to Erabor. We know who's gonna win that fight. Anyway,
I'm still on my read.
I'm not because he's not even putting his money on him. Anyway, I'll get back to you on that one.
Just remember, we're trying to do good. Threatening people, piling dead bodies in front of a door.
I was paid to do that.
He was paid by the
That's
bartender.
it. He paid you to pet them in front of the door?
He told me to get rid of them.
Well, they're not part of the next door.
Ah, yeah, they're in front of that window.
There. But
I'll take a drink.
He's not with us. He doesn't get the free drinks.
By the window also, but
Lisa, just remember that your goal is to be good.
Not Jim's involved in the picture. I will be a bad person.
Let's hold. All right. Well, let us know how it goes.
thank you for your input, your wisdom, your advice.
Yeah. You're welcome. Good luck. And they turn to leave, and the tree wilts. Then they walk up.
Didn't leave any damage behind. All right. So what is our actual vote now that they're gone?
Well, at this point,
Cal, Smoke, any vote?
I vote we stay away from Erabor.
I don't
Good.
think that was the vote.
That was not the vote. But it is a good vote.
I believe we should run the gambit. We shouldn't choose one over 5 that we know of.
just read again.
Okay, let me get out a dice real quick. I have an idea.
It'd be nice if there was a way to hedge the bet a little bit more, but I don't know anything about something like that.
I'm sure.
I don't think we have any way to hedge it more.
So, I'll explain to her. We have this cube that can heal those that have been afflicted with this dagger.
I'll go with your guys' leaders.
That's perfect. Gives me 1-1.
You can only heal one. I'm not sure how familiar you are with Old Eye. He says he may be able to duplicate it. There's a 15% chance it can destroy the cube. I'm looking for some inputs. Your thoughts on this?
I mean, obviously, if you can save more, save more.
That's my thought.
But will you be able to live with yourself if you make this decision and guarantee that nobody is fixed?
Well, yeah, there's no guarantees. My question to you, I guess, is how confident are you of, or knowledgeable of you of Old Eye?
I know that he's a very knowledgeable person. As far as creating things, that's kind of out of his wheelhouse.
Don't you have somebody that's good at that?
You're not here, shut up.
He's also going to pull in.
He mentioned the tax
Yes.
because I didn't ask about the other one. I was content to only ask about his task because fucking Zataz and his bullshit.
Unless there's someone else
That
who think will have a better
helps.
chance of doing this.
I mean, yeah.
I assume this is all in your head, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things in my head.
Damn. That would have been the greatest opportunity to be able to roll and ask a question.
What is the item made out of that you're attempting to replicate?
What is it made out of?
What is it made out of?
Seems to be a large gemstone.
A large gemstone.
It appears to be a large gemstone.
Okay.
I'm very disappointed. in
1
that.
second, oh, goddess. Pick up the stone again. Josh, did you make this, or who made this cube?
Give us a second getting an answer to the other question first.
No problem.
Since I'm not here anyways, I'm gonna check them both real quick.
Cradle, the god of creation.
Cradle?
Yep. God of creation.
Okay.
Didn't think that earlier, even though I share a fucking name with him.
The god of goddess of death, or the goddess of life.
The goddess of death, the goddess of life.
Florina and Farron.
Who?
Florina and Farron, goddess of death and life.
Florina and Flaren?
So
Close
you
enough.
repeating all this out loud?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying out loud, so I'll repeat it, yes.
I'm gonna pray to old eye real quick. Well, you're
Is Cradle there with you?
Yes.
Tell him Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
fuck no.
No, I'm not repeating that.
No,
I'm sure she
to
knows.
the goddess. I'm sure she could hear, but if not, ask if she could hear it.
I'm ignoring that whole conversation.
Just ask if she can
Yeah,
hear
I
it.
think those would be the best options.
Please,
Those
I
are-
beg of you. Ask if she could hear
Those
it.
are the best options. That's my goddess.
Anyways, I'll
Little bitch. I want to. No, she deserves it.
So, who did you make this, or did you have someone make this?
I found it, which is kind of what led me once I realized what it was.
So you don't know who made it, where it came from?
No, I found it one day
Where did you find it?
in the forest,
There's like a Jaden forest.
the forest of Erabor. I found it.
Forest of Erabor.
There was a meteor
You
shower
found
one
it?
night, and I found it.
You found it after a meteor shower.
Which means it came from the gods.
Consult my book.
I'm repeating this to them and to Serena.
Fucking nat 20.
It's unfortunate because there's no known knowledge about what she's talking about.
No. No meteor shower, no knowledge on that.
None of that seems to be reported by anybody.
Even the finding of that one book. That
Womp womp.
There's no recorded thing of the meteor shower that she's talking about.
Do you say that?
Yeah, I'm gonna repeat that. There's no known
When-
knowledge or history of any of that what she's talking about right now.
When was this meteor shower?
God, I don't remember. I did that plan about a year and a half ago. So probably about 2 years ago.
2 years ago? No meteor shower?
There's no mention of it.
Nothing at all.
You thumb through any recorded history of the forest, nothing about meteor showers.
I don't want to question you or your book or your God, but how accurate, how comprehensive is that?
Every written thing ever, any recorded knowledge in the entire existence of this world is in this book.
Why do we not have any other record of this meteor shower happening?
Record older?
Sure. I don't know.
Because I've got
19.
a servant of the God of knowledge here, and he has no information on.
I don't know. Not my God, not my thing to answer.
Thank you.
Yes,
Do you got any knowledge of a meteor shower about 2 years ago in the forest of Erabor?
I kind of like turned towards my sword. Hey, Cause, you know anything about this meteor shower?
Like I said, cause you know anything? I doubt it. Of all people, I doubt it.
Not off the top of my head, but let me look into it.
There's nothing in the books.
It's only 2 years ago. You don't know about.
Let me look into it.
You got it, boss man. Old Eye is looking into it. He said off the top of his head, no. But he's looking into it.
So, anyways, that's Serena's thoughts. She says that those other cradle.
Let's see how this goes.
That is 18.
There's things going on with Todd Sterling.
This is true.
You hear his voice, not the calm voice you've heard before, but kind of amped up, real upset, real aggravated. Kind of fucking busy right now.
Shut the fuck up. You're not doing shit. You worthless
Fuck up.
bastard.
You need help?
Tone it down a bit. No, I've got probably these
Want
fucking adventures that are helping me are fickle.
teleport me.
So your Thursday night game?
Huh?
There's
Yeah.
your Thursday night.
Yeah,
I think Thursday
rather
night.
unfortunately. I had a game real quick. If he does that, you're leaving this campaign. Just so you're aware. Because he will take you. Because he needs an actual devoted servant on that mission.
Does it mean I gotta show up on Thursday?
Yes.
Can I just make a new character for this?
No. Because I told you, especially at the beginning of this, not to be hot swapping fucking characters.
I didn't think it would be that. I was like, okay, I'll be gone.
That's why I'm letting you know out of game real quick. No, this is they're essentially redoing campaign 1 with different results.
Rather different results.
But back to in-game, if you'd like to retcon saying that, you are more than welcome to.
Well, I see his work.
We'll just tell him no.
David. Well, I see his work yesterday. He was talking to Dave or Andrew. And he said about his whole touching the butt of the.
Yeah.
Man was real proud of that for some reason.
He was.
He was.
Terrifyingly so.
And that's why I hope that curse does not leave anytime soon.
It's not.
Because he was way too proud of it.
He was. He like I said, when we was talking, he goes, yeah, so on Steve's last game, and then, okay. Steve, thank you, you're here.
Did he tell you the age of that goblin or that imp?
No, I do not think he told me the age. Steve, can you raise another hand? You only got 3 hands.
And his argument didn't make it much better. As he said, well, time probably flows faster for them, so he's probably not actually 3. Then I had to explain to him how that time dilation would work and that he would actually be younger on your guys' play account.
Well, it depends on. It could be
The
the.
time,
He
the way
said
he
the
said it.
time there was moving faster, which would make him younger. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
There's no helping him.
No, there isn't apparently. Seems like a nice guy, but
He's
he's
something.
the guy.
Love you, Andrew. I know you watch these.
Hey, Andrew. Talking shit about you.
I will continue to talk shit about you on principle.
I'm generally fucking waiting.
Question is, do you have time to show up on Thursdays? There are too many people who flail out.
Mommy, yeah.
I
the
will
only
break
thing
your fucking kneecaps.
The only thing I do on Thursdays, I usually go to Clovis. But
And are you willing to be done showing up to Saturday for that?
he gets 2 characters.
He does. But you've been the problem with swapping characters for both campaigns.
I have not this campaign.
Not as much. You're right.
It has been like in actual real world about a year since he's had a new character. And even then, that was only because of that really, really, really long break. Just to play the devil's advocate real quick.
If the devil's advocate, maybe Josh will talk about him. I'm joking.
Realistically, we don't have enough players to kick him though.
We do.
We have
It's
a
just-
fuck ton of players actually.
It's just this weekend the kids aren't here.
That's right. Kick his ass out.
We're down
Get
to
him,
players.
get him
The
gone.
kids are at their uncle's.
Would you really lose a player just for this?
Yes.
Damn. Dick move even for you.
He's my son.
I did say even for him.
I'm proud
I
of
specified those words
I'm proud of him.
for a reason.
proud of my son.
Let someone this for once.
I'm always proud of you.
Hmm.
You show your daddy. Fucking bastard.
I'm proud of neither of you on principle.
Yeah, no, you're not. You're a jackass.
I'm
Anyways,
glad it's fan.
you need some time to think.
I need a lot of time because
Fuck.
We'll come back to you. I don't want to just have the game pause for you to think about this.
We got the we're talking
Yeah,
about.
so-
Anyway, so yeah, so Serena says Cradle and
Creation, life, and death.
Life and Death would be,
Oh, Cradle, yeah, that fucker.
would be better.
I want to pray to him too.
Okay, that would be just straight walk. You're going to disadvantage with not your god.
No,
Yes.
I'd want to pray to Old Eye anyway.
Okay. I was like, don't tell me
Hold
that.
on.
That's the rule.
No, fuck you. I feel like on principle, he should be allowed to be written down somewhere as a subcategory of my gods. He gets two gods.
He does, but he worships. You don't.
Yeah,
You've never said that you do.
Yeah. because I don't.
Josh serves has a patron ending.
I thought he was supposed to be for a while.
No, Josh has a patron ending.
22.
22. Yes. Still
What
looking.
about Creatle? Could he? Oh, that's right. I already had prayer out to him. Could Creatle help?
Yeah, probably a lot better option than me. I know a lot of things, but
What
know, I
about
get my
you
hair
and
to
him
year
work
for.
together? How would that go? You bring the knowledge, he bring the craftiness.
I think you would be better off him and Zataz. I know you're not a fan of Zataz,
Are you telling us this, or is this shit you head?
It's in my head right now.
but I think that would genuinely be your better option.
So if I pray to him, I have to roll with this advantage. Yes. I'm going to attempt to give him a prayer and I'll get back to you because I don't know that he'll answer me.
Who?
I'm not one of it's Creatle. I'm not one of his worshippers. Where's the task? I'm not one of either of their worshippers.
Yeah, but if you wanted to pray to Zataz, I can go smack him upside the head, tell him to go talk to you.
Actually, can you do that one?
Sure, give me a few minutes.
Actually, let me play the Creatle first before I.
I'm already doing it. I want to smack him anyways. Keeps fucking with adventures. I'm tired of it.
You know what? I like this option. Smack him a little extra hard for me, will you? But don't tell him it's for me.
I will.
Damn. The disrespect. Kept Erabor's name out of my mouth when I was talking about you. Or kept your name out of my mouth when I was talking to Erabor. Damn.
Roll.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm
see
not
you go
prepared
for
for the disadvantage roll.
It's the greatest chance we get.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to create a real quick. See if he might be able to help. 14. My plus has never made me happier. Let's fucking 10 to that roll. Any attempt after is harder, right? Oh, I'll attempt one more time.
Do I still have that connection string going? How not familiar? How close to Cradle are you? Are you friends with him? Are you on a friendly basis? Can you reach him?
I'm friendly with most of the gods. I could probably reach him. It would take me some time.
Can you reach out to him? Because one of my companions attempted to reach him, but it's not his god. So if you can reach out to him before me on my behalf, I'd appreciate it. My beloved goddess.
I'm trying to make the dice stay on.
Yeah, but both of them stayed at separate times, and you rerolled the ones that stayed.
I rerolled all
that
of them.
fell off.
Yeah.
I
did the entire
You just rerolled the one that fell off.
I rerolled any time they fell off. I rerolled the entire hand.
Okay.
Do you not want me to do that? I
This
won't
is
do it
a
in the
weird way
future.
to- This is a weird way to do it.
I'm sorry.
You,
Fuck
you understand the logic, right?
I do get it's weird.
You understand
But
the
it's
problem.
the only
though,
way.
right?
No. That one I don't understand.
I rolled that, David. I rolled that. That's a 1. That one went off. Well, now I got to reroll both these. Hey, now I got an 18 and a 20.
Yeah, now I get it.
Hence my problem. So I saw one of those was a 5 when I looked over at you when it went off the second time.
No, second was a 4.
The red one, my point is, that's still my point, though.
And the first one was like a 17.
Yeah, should have given you a
I've
17
given
and
a
a 4.
good and I've given a bad.
The blue one stayed the first time, which would have been 17. So if you just rerolled the red one, you would have had a 17 and a 4.
Yeah.
Instead of a third roll.
I will take the 17 and 4.
You're
to make
good.
you feel better.
I'm just trying to explain to you why I had a question about it.
Yeah.
Just to fuck with you.
I just
I
wanted
will
to
explain
reroll
why
one.
if you want.
You're good.
Or I will take 17.
You're good. I just wanted you to understand why I had an issue with it.
Yeah,
Because that is some very janky fucking logic.
it is. I'm sorry. I will do it not again in the future.
I told you. I told you.
I don't believe you.
I'm listening to my question.
Steve, I told you I was going to fuck with you, not paying attention until you drink.
Dude, just keep refilling his drink when he's not paying attention.
Yeah.
So he always thinks it's full.
Just bring the drink over here with you so you can pour while he's not looking. Because see, you're big. You got to get up and get all the way in there
Yeah.
without him noticing. If you bring them over here with you while he's not looking, you just
So if I get him drunk enough,
bring the bottle of alcohol. Then
I take advantage of him. I mean, what?
all right. Anyway, back on track.
Fair enough.
Roll.
Are you there yet?
24 unless you want to take that 4. Then 14. Like I said, I get now why it was Jane. I will take that 4 if you would prefer. I do not.
I wanted you to understand the future that way in the future because
We
I will
look
not
at
do
you
it.
like you're cheating. That's why.
Yeah, I get that. That's why I will not do it in the future. It's just what made the most sense in my brain, so it's what my fucking brain did. Said, all right, that makes sense. We roll it all.
Or you had enough. But you don't know when I refill.
That's all right.
Did you text you too?
he is not yet.
I can attempt to argue on your behalf to stay in the
You've been kind of a dick the last couple games. So I really don't give a fuck about your argument.
You listen to my arguments even when you hate them.
I don't know. You've been extra dickish the last couple games.
Not really.
You have. Like this one, you've been out of game, going out of your way to be a dick to everything I've said. You've gotten a little bit worse the last couple games.
I might have. Shut the fuck up.
That's what I
I'm
did.
gonna be a dick to you on principle.
You are.
Anyways, so yes, several people are bugging me that you want me. What do you want? I'm busy.
Ah, good man.
How can I help you?
What are the
Namesake?
chances you can recreate this on a percentage base?
Roll a perception.
Me roll a perception. 20, 30, 20.
It disappears. As you're holding it, just gone.
Shit.
You can get that.
So what are the chances you can recreate that?
Where did it go?
Okay.
was gonna say fuck you, even though I know he wouldn't be quite that bad.
I've got someone I can confer with this that would make my chances better. By myself, I would say 70 to 80% chance it goes well.
What about you bring Zataz in this? Because something tells me that's what you're talking about.
Probably
Zataz seems to have his hands in
better.
everything.
When you're as broad of a god as magic, you kind of dabble in a lot of different bullshit.
This is fair.
Can I keep this for a bit?
How long is a bit? Because we're trying to vote on what decision we want to make.
To take it to Zataz to get him to look at, to see if he can even help with this, because this is weird.
Oh, he hasn't even been smacked on the head yet. Okay, that's fair.
This is shit that the gods don't typically meddle in, and you're asking us to meddle.
Well, Zataz knows you're on the way. At this point in time, he will probably have been smacked upside the head.
Yeah, and I'm leaning towards Zataz as well, because Zataz likes to fucking meddle. He's one of the few that really enjoy meddling on the material plane.
Fortunately, I'm aware. There's a reason I've sworn at him many times recently. And it's not because he doesn't meddle.
Give me a bit. I will send one of my disciples to talk to you. And the large square gem reappears in your hand.
Thank you, boss man. Boss man.
You see, man, I'm very committed to it, though.
All right, Cradle's going to confer with Zataz and see if they can offer us better chances.
Okay.
But even Old Eye thinks that our chances would be better going with Cradle and Zataz than him and Zataz. So, do we hold off on the vote, or do we make the vote still and just wait and see? Wait till we hear back from Cradle to actually hand it over? It's real fucking hard to make that decision, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, make a new character for Saturday again. I just want to make sure I had your commitment before I let you do that. So I'm a bit of an asshole.
Honestly, I was gonna pitch the idea. I would just run your technical support.
But I hope you understand why I wanted to make sure you had an actual commitment to it before I agreed to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, make a new character for Saturday.
All right.
I stand by. I was fully committed to actually trying to convince him to let you keep this.
I decided from the beginning that I was going to let him do both. But as Josh knows, especially during the second campaign,
Yeah,
me and him butted head because he swapped characters a lot. He's why that rule got brought up in the beginning of this campaign.
I know,
I had that
I know, I'm just making the point that was what was brought up. So I wanted to make sure he understood.
Where is the dungeon master?
I still want to get a dungeon master.
I think you'd be better off to have one made.
Yeah.
Find someone who can make one and have one made.
So, two things going on here. You want to do yours first or do that first?
I mean, you just mind that. I just like disappear.
No, because I'm going to give you more of an send off than just you poofing away.
I leave it to you guys.
So you guys
Ours
notice,
is going to take a while. So
while you guys are having this debate, Keegan has raised his sword, and the fire is, instead of it being the solid fire usually, it's kind of sputtering and I think a lot more fiery than usual.
What are you doing, Keegan?
He is gone. His eyes are, instead of glossed over, you can see fire burning in the back of his eyes.
Keegan, what are you doing?
And you guys notice the temperature in the room shifts and grows.
I vote we shoot him in the face quickly. What are you looking
You
for?
don't have actual like sword.
I pull out my ice crossbows to cool me down.
Oh,
They're the ones in my room.
I say he's got plenty of swords around here.
Yeah, they're the ones in my room.
I'm bring my sword next time.
I had one hung up. My kid got to it. I need to find a home for it. So
I
was
stand
going there.
by. Where's your fucking outfit? Dress up with.
So
I feel ridiculous being the only person dressed up.
I don't have. I go put my cloak on.
No, fuck you. You get over
Dude, I'm a fucking lion.
We've had that discussion like 4 times. You said it wasn't the same.
It's not because I want the whole thing.
But you mentioned it like 6 times now.
I don't have money.
I've offered to pay for it.
Bring that sword.
See, I need to find a way to dress up as
I'm a fucking
I'm
lion,
gonna
dude. What the fuck am I gonna wear?
Let's have to get a blonde
His
wig.
his armor. His weapon.
He's shirtless with a fucking like pants.
Please don't dress up as them.
Yeah.
Wear a cloak or something.
See, I'm gonna go to the thrift store see if I can find a blonde wig.
No, we'll wait for your hair to grow. I believe in you. Dedication.
Do I want to make a warlock?
Even when my hair grows out.
Erabor?
No.
He'll be an undying warlock. Or do I still want to make the artificer potion master?
You got to take into account with warlocks. He would, from what Steven's described in the past, he's still getting started down that route. So it would probably do the same thing like Ratatouille did when people were had him as a patron, where there was always a chance of whatever it is failing.
Yeah.
So there is always a chance that that's the route he takes that.
Because we only have one spellcaster, right? We have a lot. Do we have a lot of frontline? We don't have a lot of frontline anymore, do we?
Frontline's what we don't have a lot of.
Yeah.
Because I'm ranged, Cal's ranged, Smoke's ranged,
Ooh.
Modian is mostly ranged. He does some stuff up front, but other times he's ranged. You're kind of a mix of both.
No, I'm more
Reginald's up front.
Well,
my spells.
Toby's ranged now.
My spells and my crossbow. I'm more ranged.
Yep.
Because again, I'm squishy.
Yeah.
It's the wrong cloak.
That's the only
So
one I have.
You need the Dungeon Master cloak.
I wanted a Dungeon Master outfit.
I
We will
stand
buy-
by.
we
I
will-
offered to pay.
Why do
I
you
didn't
think
pay.
how it work?
I told you. Tell me what you want.
No, you have to get the
Specifically,
official
buy me-
Dungeon Master outfit.
They don't sell them.
We have looked for one of my size.
You
We
have
cannot
to
find
buy
one.
it in person, and 99% of the time, they've already said they don't have it in his size.
There.
No, see, Dungeon Master.
But
like
Sphere,
this.
you can't even
Not-
order that specific thing online unless you're ordering it in kid size.
So, do you feel better now?
A little bit.
All right. So
Buy me nothing. I'll wear.
the room gets noticeably warmer. Not painfully, not uncomfortably so. Just very, very much noticeably warmer. If it wasn't wedding stuff, I'd wear my whole fucking outfit. But it's also a little small on me, so not comfortable for this. But if you buy me stuff, I will wear it.
I said, but you need to tell me what you want. Because I'm not going to buy you something you don't want.
We'll look at it later. We'll look at it Wednesday, I guess.
Ooh, that's actually a really good cloak.
No. I'm home Wednesday again.
Oh, okay.
Thursday.
For like the gold trimming.
Yeah. Something like that would be cool.
Yeah.
It's like the
Anyways,
Dungeon Master. He has a shield.
Yeah. the
I'm not saying you don't know how to handle swords. I'm saying just be very careful, please. Because that's not the shitty sword up there that we don't like.
I am trained to use swords.
and the ground, the wooden floor, kind of, or the stone floor rather, kind of
I didn't say what. Oh shit!
separates, and a dark black clawed hand,
I take a step back.
and you guys see a about 5 foot tall, dark black skin, long curled horns, humanoid.
You can probably find like an actual demon template if you
Okay.
want.
Is it cause himself or?
Cause is busy.
That's why I'm back here.
Again, things kind of run weird with where you guys are at, but
Yeah.
it's there's not a category for that.
It's going to be under, I think, Infernal or Demon.
Base monsters: Aberration, Beast, Celestial, Construct, Dragon, Elemental, Fae, Fiend.
Fiend.
So just want a regular fucking demon.
Yeah, that's everything in Timothy, Cobalt Press, and
Oh, that
EE.
story.
Wait, what? There it is. That's big. That's bigger than what I wanted. I feel like that's even bigger than what I wanted. That's a lot bigger than what I wanted.
You might be better off with the first one.
We'll get there.
You find it.
Bring the imp back.
But demons are big.
Yeah, all demons are big. If you want something smaller, you got to do like Imp.
I don't want small. I want medium.
If you want something like medium, that works.
There. So large black bat wings as well. Long curved black horns. Kind of looks around. We're headed for Keegan.
That way. I'm gonna point at the guy with the sword.
Come with us.
I'm gonna step up because I'm a fucking moron. What do you want, my companion?
He is being chosen for a mission by his deity. You are a holy man. You understand missions from deities.
I'm not going to lie, the cloak makes that a lot better.
It is. Look over it, Keegan.
Are my eyes like still like
Yes.
faded?
You can hear him, but it's not like that. It's muffled. It's from the other side of the room.
Like Charlie Brown parents.
More tangible, I can't think of the word. Not legible. 'cause
Legible writing.
That's I can't think of the word. You can hear it. You can make out the words. Like
more coherent. That was
There's another word I'm looking for, but yeah, more coherent than that.
Are you okay? if
You can
he's
understand the words. It's just hard,
Like you're listening underwater.
muffled. I guess would be close, but it's
Yeah.
not the word I was looking for.
Are you okay with this, my
Disoriented?
friend?
I don't know. I'm not worried about it. The words that we found work. It's just not what my brain was looking for.
I'm with you on
We'll
that.
keep throwing words. Don't worry. Between us, we'll figure it out eventually.
Are you okay with this, my friend?
Something along the illiterate word scheme.
I turn my head. My eyes are just flames. I'll be back.
Don't you say?
Would it make you more at ease if all of that stopped for him to talk to you?
Please, I would like to speak with my friend and confirm this is his.
That's a strong word.
May I touch him?
Which one? That's a lot of words there.
May I lay a hand on him
Yes.
without losing it?
As long as you don't hurt him.
You're a holy man. I didn't think you would like it.
As long as you don't
May
hurt
you
him.
press a hand on his shoulder, and
I know they have a crossbow, of course. But
the fire and the sword goes out. The eyes
That's
stop,
not holy manage.
and everything becomes clear for a moment. You see again this what I described, 4 foot tall, standing in front of you.
Holy fuck.
I say my crossbow.
Unlike everyone else, uneasy with it. It feels like you're looking at a friend, a long lost friend that you haven't seen in a while.
And like the whole arm like
Yeah.
shake.
He greets you back the same way.
Are you okay with going with this?
My God has my God needs my help. I
Yes.
need to go. Can I kill that first?
Yes.
With fire?
Fucking comes out on her goddamn knees, kind of like I like her.
I'm saying, okay, Josh, off.
Ah,
Let's see lady come walking down the
I
hall.
love it. She goes out. She goes to the bathroom like that. What's up, guys?
What's company here?
I ain't mad about
I'm coming something up.
it.
Your father's here.
Fuck. I
Sorry,
don't.
sorry. Our DM has died in real life. Sorry.
I've been having enough of these to deal with that.
Anyways,
All right.
I'm invested to see how much worse
there's
it
all
get.
we-
Darcy repoofs. Got a 4 foot tall, bat winged, black skinned devil standing in the middle of the room now. Well, next to Keegan now.
Giving him a handshake.
Was I?
Well, we're self at that point.
Was I in the game last time?
Keep holding his hand. You know you want to.
When
You just
What?
the same
Nah.
time on last game?
No.
Was that a different game?
This is a game.
I don't know what you're talking about, so no.
There was a demon or something. Was that Thursday game?
When? Recently?
Yes.
Yes, that was Thursday game. No, it's not the same demon. Also, you're not in Thursday game, so you wouldn't even know anyways.
Okay, it's fine. I just didn't know who was in this game.
Anyways, so are you fine with this, my friend?
What happened? I had it back.
I'm back.
We'll take a step back.
Is there any way I can make you more at ease with this, holy man? You seem, understandably so, seem very not okay with this.
Have you seen yourself? No, I'm not.
Again,
nothing you can see.
Like I said, understandably so, I'm just trying to
My
help.
companion said that he's fine with it, so
Wait, pause.
you don't cross over your head yet.
I feel like the bolt in my head.
I feel like a bullet in the head would be even more effective.
Like,
Let me know if you
Demon
need me to shoot this
associated
man.
with our friend here. Well, actually, with his god.
Let me know if you prefer not to be
Okay,
shot.
so
as
that's
well.
gonna be
I do
what
prefer
we're
not being
with.
shot if it's okay with you.
Apparently,
It's going to depend on his
apparently
verdict.
Understood.
He's going to take Keegan is going away for a while to help
Costs.
their god.
Costs.
Their god.
His plan is nearing fruition, and we need more help.
What is
Yeah,
Serena's
guy.
thoughts on costs? We talked about this.
We have.
Was
she one of the ones involved?
she was wishy-washy
Oh,
because
she
she was
was.
involved, but she also has mentioned
Yes.
that she understands that she could have been wrong.
Yes. Yes.
Or she understands that she may have fucked up.
Yes.
Mistakes may, in fact, have been made.
I mean, not to mention,
Yeah.
I remember that now. Yeah.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for.
Thank
I'm
you.
only here to help him remember stuff.
I need it. Every DM needs that.
And I'm
what I'm
relying
paid
on that.
for.
I'm relying on you
I
also.
want to raise besides my 1 penny a year.
See, I can't make the joke anymore because I'll take some money off your rent. Taking my power away from me.
I will give you
Yes,
two.
I have.
I will give you 2 days a year.
Oh, he's offering me more. I'm sorry, I have to go get a new job.
So
Help me, Emerson.
the sword's flame reignites. His eyes roll back in his head and are replaced by fire.
I still got my crossbow. I take a couple steps back. Since he is okay to.
Ready? Anyone you need to talk to before we leave? You will not be able to come back easily. You're going to be fairly far away.
Safe travels, my friend.
I expect some items when I come back.
Fuck you.
And I give him like half my gold. That's like, how much was it for all that shit?
Oh, that's right. You actually,
Yeah.
no, you actually have orders out.
Yeah.
God, you have a lot of money out, dude.
I'll give you all my money.
Continue with your thing while I actually figure this out.
Safe travels, my friend.
I grab my money.
May Serena.
And I played a
I don't know what's
farewell
over
tune.
I don't know where that list is, but I know I have it.
It's
Is it on the back of my character sheet?
no, it's on the sheet. It's on the big.
That's bagpipes.
Gloves of soul catching, belt of hill giant strength,
And cloak of protection.
a grand total of 52,200 gold.
I I give you 7,000 as down payment.
How the hell did that much gold?
He has asked for a lot of expensive items.
Yeah.
He doesn't share.
How much did you give me, Josh?
7,387.
That will be a role for your character that needs to be part of the guild. Because I said that at the beginning of this and we kind of got away from that. So just partially makes that enforce it. But we're going back to that. All new characters
I'll give you
need to be part of the guild.
7,300. 7,000 gold.
They have to be working towards the
You're already
guild.
part of the guild.
Oh, sorry.
So they can actually.
You joined the guild. I don't think you got the transport since you joined.
Yeah.
So you haven't had to deal
But
with
I'm
that
just
whole
saying.
5%.
I'm just bringing that up now
Yeah.
because that will be a rule.
Do it.
I got it.
He puts his hand on his shoulder again, and they walk back up to the still open hole in the middle of the floor. After you, friend.
Serena, watch over my friend.
Yep starts screaming and burning and killing holy magic fills it. It's
Fireball.
magic. I'm sorry.
I guess that's the fucking verdict, dude.
And he guides you into the hole with him. You guys watch as Keegan and the imp disappear, and the hole is still lined up.
It's a good thing I learned how to pilot the ship a little bit.
We haven't used the ship in
To be fair, we had Greg sailing.
I wanted to make sure he was serious about this before I gave him any life statements.
That's fine. It's the way that he was. Okay, bye guys, and like putting the sword away. Like,
Because I told him that because I told him that he wasn't gonna fix my decision.
neither he nor I was going to be free. I'm sorry.
So back to you guys.
Good night, and then go back to bed.
Oh man. Trade all. You guys left with trade all. Go and talk to the dad.
Yes. Take that cube and put it back in my pouch.
So a few more minutes after that passes. If you guys like to do anything in the meantime,
Go back to bed.
Next, I'm good.
Go back to bed, bud.
Smoke, Kyle, Mo, anything in the meantime while you're waiting for Sataz and Cradle?
Nope.
No, not really. I need to get a walkie-talkie stone. Actually, can I find somebody who sells walkie-talkie stones?
Don't you have one?
I do, but I want an extra one for when I actually get back to my ship and give that to the captain so we can communicate.
Yeah. Can you make one?
Damn well made it clear I can make shit.
He's fiddling with. I mean, he changed ours. So.
I built the original too.
Smoke says, I'll be right back. I'm going to go look to buy a Rocky Talkie.
Smoke. Wait up, my friend.
What?
I'm down well about to shoot you, Smoke.
That's the only
I've
reason
given
we
you guys
do
too many
it.
taxes.
That's the only reason we do it. There's stupidity. You can make things.
It is. And yet no one comes to me. You all keep showing up with more stuff, and it's like, what the hell? What am I here for?
I haven't shown anything.
Better damn well not.
I
What?
wonder
I thought you were busy with a bunch of projects. I didn't want to add another one to it.
and not wanting to pay you for things.
I think it's
Oh, I got no problem paying him for it.
That would have been.
even getting discounts, man.
All right. Well, I need a telestone to go to the captain of the ship. That way we can communicate with them.
So you just want a telestone that's linked to this stone, or do you want a specific sending stone set?
Well,
Real quick.
even though technically it's my ship, it's the group's form of transport. So shouldn't everybody be able to actually access it? Or at least the leaders of the group?
Not only that, just in case something happens to your stone, it's better to have. We can all reach him just in case you need to.
Real quick
Exactly.
pause.
Or something happens to you.
Real quick pause.
Yes.
Was your comment
You guys
about
stop
them
for a
not
while.
ordering stuff from you in game?
Solid.
Okay, well then you went into your normal voice. Is that like that?
I don't have a specific voice for freedom.
No, my thing was in.
I would just threaten.
My thing was in game of like that. Well, maybe it's because like you're kind of a dick. So maybe them not buying from you is them being petty.
I think they're just stupid. All of them.
Sometimes petty
Modian
is
agrees.
stupid.
And
Eric. They both.
Pretty both agree.
Anyway,
stupidity is in the eyes of the beholder. That's all it is.
you know what, Smoke? You're very stupid. Anyway,
All three of them.
I do have this spare stone already ready. I just need to make some more and link them. But I have a spare one that you can have right now.
Well, I just want to make sure that it's available so that when we actually do meet up with my ship, we can hand it over.
I will keep one available at all times just for you.
Thank you, sir.
You are welcome. Now I do not have to stab you or shoot you or any other number of things if you're trying to go buy stuff. So I'm gonna go buy stuff.
So, seeing as you're busy creating stuff, I do have a project that I would like to run by you.
Which is
I have this dagger that likes to return to me. It's all nice and sweet. It'd be nice if I had a bandolier of the same amount.
a bandolier of the same amount.
Yeah. So, in other words, a bandolier of 6 knives, but all of them returning.
Which we can 5 more returning daggers.
I will
But they
price
return
that
to
out
the
and get
band.
back.
But they returned back to the bandolier, not to my hand.
I will price that out and get back to you.
Thank you.
The barkeep brings food as well on the house.
Actually, on the house. I got issues with.
For what? Him protecting himself and his family?
Yes.
This is my point. You've been kind of a dick in session lately.
Nah.
So.
He was a dick about that.
Whatever.
I'm sorry, I disagree with that one.
You've been. He's got to protect himself.
I'm not saying I haven't been more dickish.
You literally argued me.
I argued it earlier. I'm saying he was still a dick for that one.
By protecting him and his family?
Because he didn't even say anything. He could have at
He
least
was told to
attempted.
get the fuck out of there or he was going to die. Would you stay there with your... If you and Natalie were somewhere, you were told, get the fuck out of here, or you and her both die, you would fucking leave without another word.
No argument you make is going to say I was not thinking he was a dick.
But so many people act in game the way they don't have to. Like all of the murder hobos in this fucking game.
I would probably just go say fucking do it.
If it was me, Tim, Alexis, Grayson, and you were told, hey, get the fuck out of here or your kids are dying, you would fucking leave.
He would say which one.
You would let me die and you get to I'm the middle child. I understand my role in this family. It's fine. So Alexis. But she's your first daughter, so she doesn't count. Alexis is, so that doesn't count.
Anyways,
So some time passes. If there's anything else you guys want to do first before we continue?
at this point, I'm just drinking. Otis, fucking dead.
I'm working on it.
After about probably 30 minutes, the door's open. He puts his head around. We're closed. Fuck off. I'm not dealing with this today. I need a break.
You may want to watch when you say that too. If I do something through the door when you say that.
Bear. And he pokes his head around the corner, and it is a human with just wearing a long leather
Things going.
apron that has a camera and like some other just black tools kind of in different little pockets on. He goes, "No, I know. I'm sorry. I was told to come here. No, that will make you sound crazy. My friend told me that I needed to come meet some people here that had a job for me. Yeah. And the barkeep kind of looks at you guys. You guys are running the fucking show at this point.
No, I'm not
You
afraid of
guys know him?
No.
You recognize Cradle's symbol on the straps of the apron.
Oh yeah, he's a servant of Cradle. He's got a symbol thing in the book.
So who told you to come meet us, right?
Yes.
That definitely yes.
I don't. Last time I talked about him, people called me crazy.
Hey,
And then,
I'm afraid of the goddess Rita.
right, but then I was led to this bar in the area I was told to never fucking go to that has a literal pile of bodies out front. So I don't know what to say that's not going to get me committed at this point. And that is my worry.
You're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
So Cradle sent you.
Yes, Cradle sent me.
So
So we've come here. Taz, or one of Taz's followers, he wasn't real particular on that, would be along as well, and that I was just going to be used as a vessel for him to speak through. So I'm just going to sit here, and I'm going to wait until that happens, I guess. He just sits down in the corner where you can see everyone. And about a minute later, you guys hear a familiar laugh fill the air. as the Taz materializes in the center of the room. Yeah, normal size.
Grab it.
He means the Taz, Josh. You hear me, the wizard, the red gold wizard. Ears kind of looks around and goes, "So, I hear you guys need some help."
Oh shit!
You guys have a job. And he's gonna look to the guy sitting in the corner. It looks like he's about to piss himself. You watch as his demeanor shifts. He's a lot more confident, and they kind of start discussing amongst themselves. Yeah, just not with any guarantee that it will work.
Percentage to be destroyed.
I had to put a number on it, and I can't even guarantee that it's right because this is weird. 10?
Better than, of course, your guy is a firm 15. This is
What's a firm 15?
So just for shits and giggles.
Let's test.
So you work with Cradle to the tip the chance to be destroyed.
Yes.
What if you include Ori with it?
I'm going to be honest. I know he's your god and all. It's not giving you a lot of help with this. I have access to the same books he does.
Again, he was a firm 15.
Yeah, he likes to give confident answers. I wouldn't trust that 15 if I were you.
You know what? Confidence.
I know you are.
As Water says, confidence covers a lot of shit.
It sure does, and it makes you look like you know what you're doing. Doesn't make you right. I have to be confident and still wrong.
85% chance of that.
I'm 100% positive. I'm 100% positive that tomorrow Taras is going to find you guys and eat all of you.
Not at least
Fuck you on the principle of you like the metal. You really probably could make that happen.
Oh, I know I could. I pulled out his book.
Oh, you put that book away.
He showed you his magic book. It was spell on one page that's coming Taras. The other day, he just has 7 dire Taras.
Yeah, fuck you.
I couldn't make it happen. I have planned to, unless you're pressing at me. I think that's what you throws.
I don't like you. You've got a lot of issues.
Like what? Name one.
Sure, I had it.
Name one issue I've caused you. How?
Down.
How?
You're such an asshole.
You
Yeah, down. Because of it.
Anyways, so we can take it and try it. There's a 10% chance you lose
His shaky 10% better than firm 15. That could be bullshit. Again,
I agree. There's never anything that's going to be 100%, but this is a better hedge than 15%.
and 15 or 10 is better than flipping a coin and taking one of 3 people.
100%.
Please.
Especially because I only have a 3-sided coin like that.
Yeah. He plucks that out of Snivell's hand.
You could create a 3-sided coin.
I could.
Okay.
I'm
Or a 5-sided
invested.
coin.
But on the principle of this,
Like a 5-sided would be significantly easier than a 3-sided. I've
Quite
seen people
possible.
try to make 3-sided because it would just be a die at that point. I've seen people try to make 3-sided dies and they don't work well.
I'm trying to mentally think how that would work. A 4-sided.
Oh, I think it would be made similar to
a
this.
5-sided.
It would be made similar to this, but you'd have 3 sides instead of 4, and you just ignore the bottom. That's how it would work.
It'd be easier just to take a 6-sided dice and just have 2 1s, 2 2s, and 2 3s.
Well, yeah, we're talking about actually a 3-sided die. A true 3-sided die. Because yes, what you're saying could work, but it's not a true 3-sided
Yeah.
die. Because it's not a true 4-sided die.
Well,
It would be having to make one of
God
these
damn
look like
it.
a 3-sided die. Wherever.
now it's in my head.
I can't physically make it because I don't have the stuff I would need in order to make Heart Reborn right now.
Just
But
see
I
people
could
try to
theoretically do one.
I don't have the mathematical
Theoretically-
mind to do that geometric shape. That's a weird shape.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Do it like this, and then on the little edges, because no matter what, it would probably be sitting. Sorry, one of the big open sides is down. On the little edge, put the number of 1, 2, and 3. In which case, that would be 1, 2, 3.
I've seen people try to make them, and they always end up weird.
Yeah.
No matter how you look at it,
That's a rough
weird.
one.
Now that we're talking about
I
it,
feel like that could be done.
Yeah, and
So I thought she'd make it big enough.
give me a couple days.
what do you trust?
Not at all. Here's all
Who's talking?
the test.
Who do you trust? I know you may not like him, but how would you trust his abilities and his work?
I will phrase it this way: he's a little bitch, but I do trust him.
In my defense, I got you guys here with your friend. Polymorph one.
I mean,
Josh.
Keegan.
No.
Keegan.
The elf woman.
God damn it.
I said, fuck out of this tiefling bullshit.
well,
Actually, no, you did not. Well, you stayed out of the tiefling bullshit, but you showed up when he was actually Erabor. Yeah, remember he made it so he bought us a little bit extra time to talk to Aldesh.
No.
He meddled.
I'm sure he did, because he does. I just don't remember.
Specifically, we prayed to him, it worked, and he kind
That's
of
right,
put
yeah.
us in a different dimension.
It's nice to have a
temporarily.
little heads up, though, that the Tiefling wasn't.
Yeah? And you think he would have been real happy to have his plan foiled like that, and that he would have been nice about it?
Is he nice about anything, really?
Did you guys get hurt by him? Okay, let's feel like whether or not you guys aren't happy with him, that played out well.
Not wrong. Anyways, nice.
Yeah, give me a couple days. I will talk to the owner of the here or there and get you guys set up with some travel back home. Yes. So what when you guys left? Okay. I'm good. You gotta go home now. Just hang out here. I'll bring you to here, and then you go home.
I suppose you can guess where the fuck Loki is.
I can get you to his plane. I can't guarantee they get you to him or that he's even on his plane, but I can get you to his domain.
Question.
Not with me. I'm not going into the domain until we have
So without a way home,
Is putting us in his domain in Erabor?
no, because I'm not going. Once a deity enters another deity's domain uninvited, it is active war upon those two domains. Once you get more powerful, you're just still a little weak for it. I'll need some more items to do it, which I can work on acquiring for you.
I'm looking for this point. What items?
A tuning fork, attuned to his plane of existence, and a tuning fork attuned to this plane of existence. That one I can easily get for you. If you want it tuned to his plane of existence, a little harder to get. First,
Oh, his chance to get my chance.
it's not something you should make it more. It's actually more your domain to do that kind of shit.
Like,
You will need the abilities to do so, and I don't think your god is giving you quite yet. Once you are stronger in your god's power, that's a different story.
Yes. So at this point, probably unless anyone has any other ideas, probably home would be the
See, that's one of the ones I've seen, Mike, but that's still not a true three-sided die.
Actually, it kind of is because the flat part is what's resting to enable the number to be seen.
Get that? It works as a three-sided die, but it's not a true three-sided die, is what I'm saying.
Oh, well, yeah, because the three-sided dice can't exist effectively.
That was the argument.
Yeah,
still think mine
can't
is the
exist.
That was the argument we were
Because
having.
mine is still 3 sides.
No, in order for it to be three-sided, you'd actually create a football.
A football's
It
not 3 sides.
It would have to curve.
Actually, I can
It
see
would,
where
it,
Mike
would,
is coming
it would
from.
be a triangle.
But it wouldn't be a rule. That would just be a flat triangle.
No, if you roll it.
A triangle makes a four-sided die.
Correct, because it's a
Now, if
pyramid.
it's just on this, well, now if it's just laid down, you roll it like a 2.
Then how would you three-sided? It's just flat. That's why you two planes.
I stand by.
How do you know which one's what number?
That number's right on it.
I say by that's the closest you could probably get to a proper.
That's how they do. I've seen those dice. That's how they do.
I say by that would be
I
the
have
most
no
proper.
idea. I don't see any.
The light's making it.
So, back to Dunmorgon for you fools.
It would be the closest you could properly.
Over smoke. Unless you have anything else you want to do? Anything work on or
46, reroll 1. Roll.
let's see how we go back to the ship.
Roll in front of someone now. That was one of the rolls. I had watching you roll. So right back.
What are your thoughts?
That was one of my rolls once I scrolled in front of someone. Right. Smoke.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts? Texas dinner gone or to your ship? Go for that.
I thought we were taking care of what's in the forest.
Also,
We say here. Not a fucking clue. But would it be easier to figure out from here?
Real quick, sorry to interrupt. On, can I be on?
yeah, sure, go for it.
Who's that?
The guy, the crafter.
The guy who was just being a voice for creative.
Oh, where did he?
The Taz left when you guys told. Or no, the Taz's still there.
Creative left his head
Oh, okay.
because we were still talking.
Cradle's part was
Okay.
done here. So he left.
Okay.
He didn't say he was leaving. He just fucking
Right.
left. Thank you.
What do you guys think? Again, if we're going to tackle the forest, it's probably better off here than back in. They were gone. What do you think, Smoke?
Why didn't you watch it?
You can see turn.
He's interacting in the scene. Josh didn't interrupt him.
Are you there?
Sorry, I was communicating with
Probably
David.
just wasn't or anything. Because you're awfully still. So, can we stay here if we're going to figure out what's going on before?
Honestly, I think we need to get rid of what's going on in this forest, and Audesh did lead the implication that what's going on inside the forest could very well tie into what's going on with the gods.
So, do we stay here or we go back to the gods?
I say
thinking
we
here.
stay here and fix what's here.
That's what I'm thinking. That's my thought.
Give
That's
the
what-
gods the chance to actually hopefully do a good thing and actually make it work, and then we go back and heal the people. But if they don't come back with the device, I don't see the point in going back home anytime soon.
I agree. We want to make sure I'm not wasn't missing anything. I've had a couple of drinks. I'm not missing anything. So, we'll stay here. Thank you. What are you going to show this besides that?
No, I'm looking at medieval clothing.
It's always it can go either way, really. The dude built an engine out of parts from that, and
I saw part of that. I never finished that series, though.
it ran.
I saw him board.
Yeah, I followed him on here. I wanted to make sure I could see it ran.
I meant to go back and look. I never got around to it. Anyways, so you're staying here?
Yeah.
I will talk to the man in charge, and when you guys are ready to go home, here you are, free passage back to Dunmorgon. Anything else I can help you guys with?
Suppose you know anything about what's causing the issues in the forest? Pierce?
Yes.
Let me rephrase it.
I don't suppose we could trade that information instead of travel back at some rate.
So what am I getting at this? You said trade. I'm confused what I'm getting at. It's trade.
Instead of giving us right back, give us information on how to sell this.
Gotcha. So, some guy, don't know who he is, haven't feel him channeling the magic and tapping into my power. Selling my power, don't you think I'm behind this? Just all magic flows through me. All arcane magics, rather, not your divine magics, but your arcane magics flow through me. So, anyone that does shit, they flow through me. He found some artifact in the forest that was seeping bits of necrotic energy.
Right in the forest.
Where did he find it?
Yes.
Where is he channeling it? I feel like would be a better question. Not necessarily where he found it, because he might have found it one spot, but is he still at that spot? Compared to if he's channeling it somewhere else.
Where he found it, where the problem's at.
He found it in the ruins of Frostine. And as he says that, he waves his hand and a topographical map of Tertiary's
Definitely went through there. I don't recall seeing an artifact there with the path through.
It's the large divot in the map where the creator's at. Yeah. They just keep pointing that to you guys.
And we were there.
Last I felt, or whatever, he moved up to Lake Stand. Which he points to another crater on the map. Very low. I know. I really like the idea. I have that house. I want to have it be fixed. No, who's down there? Lake Stand.
I didn't say anything.
Highland. Still great.
That's real unfortunate. Yeah. If you liked it enough, you should have just made that.
It was a floating city suspended by magic, and that had waterfalls that flowed down to the lake underneath it.
And they dropped it, or they
they
dropped it because he was upset.
He dropped it because he needed something from there, and they were fighting him on it.
Because he's a little bit.
And the party got blamed for it because they showed up there the day he dropped it, the day after he dropped it, or something. And Lily, I think I smelled it, if I remember correctly.
Probably shit.
She was still no Lily or Lainey. What was Lainey? Lainey was one go toe to toe with that. Yeah, Lily was in the second campaign. It was me and her split in between campaigns.
It's so long ago.
Yeah, me and her split in between campaigns. So yeah, Lily, Lainey, this one fucked with them there.
Who'd you curl with?
Yeah, that helped. So yeah, he's in the crater of Lake Stand. Last that I felt. I mean, if I was doing big bad evil magic stuff, I would probably move into the big bad evil tower. It's already set up with a bunch of magical runes to increase magical power. It's already been successfully used to cast some real dark fucking rituals.
Well, now we have an idea where to go. And potentially go for fights someday.
My only concern with that is it's not in the forest. Not saying you couldn't still do it, it's just...
Well, again, I could see.
But we were in Frostine, and there was no artifact we passed through.
Again, Frostite is not.
That is also true. He found the artifact out of the forest.
Frostine's edge.
Right, but it's still
Yeah.
in the forest.
But even then, with that logic, Lake Strand is still technically the closest thing to being in the center of the forest. Or, I mean, pretty damn near close to that
As
center.
I used to say.
The real center's over like here, technically. Because the entire forest and the curse runs all the way down there. You have to look at the true geographical location, which would still technically be Frostine true.
Yeah, it ran all the way down.
So if we're looking just geographical, the actual entire forest, it's fucking Frostine. That is the direct center pretty much of the forest. Because it goes here, to here, down to there. If you converge on the center, it'd be either here or right in here somewhere. To get a proper center.
Yeah, as you said, Frostite is. But
The closest we did was feel magical power telling us to leave.
someone's trying to get us to leave.
The question is, would he make it that obvious? He's trying to do something horrible. Would he not try and find ways to cloak it instead of making it obvious enough as just, hey, get the fuck out?
I don't know. I mean, I get it's 50.
It really could go either way.
I can see someone, just fuck you, get out of here, or let's be more subtle about it. So he said it was a Lake Strand last he saw. Again, you don't shoot where you live. So I can see him
Not being there.
affecting it and still be in Lake Strand, but not.
So maybe he started here, but he might be somewhere else.
Well, if we're trusting your friends' judgment on this, Lake Strand may be the best place to start.
Yeah, because Lake is through Frostine. We didn't. I mean, we even went down into the ruins under Frostine, and there was nothing.
That would see. We weren't looking for that particular though.
We asked the scary necromancer man questions.
Good one with that. Fantastic stuff back.
See, this is what I mean, man. You could have stayed for the rest. I haven't called anyone yet. Do we ask the scary necromancer man?
What's scary?
There's only one. There's only one we've dealt with anytime. He was one of the last people involved with magic in this forest. He did a big ritual in this area. What are the chances he knows something about the artifact that's currently being used? You all right?
No, my patch, my thing.
Not on your arm anymore?
Yeah, it's interesting. I got a patch over to the perspective. I just not noticed it gone.
Who said rotate real quick?
Huh?
Yeah? No?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that because it's like a almost like clearish patch.
Well, no, it's really like that cluster.
Oh.
Patch.
Oh, that's what I meant by that's the closest thing to clear to me.
And I just now noticed it just. I just now noticed it was not earlier today, but I happen to tell
But
you.
today is when's it
Yeah.
disappears. Do you have extra?
Huh?
Do you have extra?
It's fine. I'm gonna release it tomorrow anyways.
I got this. You see it? Behind spear. If the last person to perform a big ritual here, what are the chances he just left something behind and someone else found it? And in which case, what are the chances he might know how to track it?
There is, well, many.
I got many as well as Eric.
Yeah.
Me and him are on
That's
very
one of the main
grounds.
Do we trust what he says?
Benefit of the doubt, he hasn't lied to me. Unless you're counting a lie to the mission, then he has.
But again, yes. And
he seemed very dead set on he's a man of his word. He might be treating lies of a mission the same way everyone treats it.
And the other issue is, as you just said, it's still the Erabor. Well, those are my two main issues. Dealing with the Erabor plus, I don't know how accurate. But as Motor said, better than we know.
And you do be the devil we know.
Yes.
Rather unfortunately. He'd be one of like 7, but he'd be one of them. Smoke, Cal, any verdict?
Any thoughts?
Nothing.
Say that again. Sorry, my
That is
brain
a
was
lot for you to say. I'm gonna be honest.
buggy. I know.
I'm gonna surprise it.
I was trying to
we-
keep track, but you guys are blending into with one another.
Yeah. That's what happens in long conversations, unfortunately. To summarize it as best as I can, we're debating if we should ask Erabor any questions about any artifacts he might have used, because we do know he was, or left behind, because we do know he was one of the last people to do a real big ritual in this area.
I understand that. I don't want anything to do with Erabor at this point.
Yeah, we're handling all that also. But
As Aaron put it, the devil you know.
we're handling it also, but we know
Tournament is such a great villain.
Yes, but will Erabor give us the information of where he did a ritual in this area? I don't think so.
Can you repeat that?
Will Erabor tell us where he did a ritual in this area? I don't think so.
He kind of already has.
No, he's told us the general location, not the specific location.
It wasn't done in one specific location.
No, if you haven't realized with Erabor, he usually does not give direct specific information. It's usually just generalities.
But at this point, general information is still better than no information. And currently, the information we have puts us at still two different parts of the forest and no actual way to track this thing. Which means wandering through this forest, which is always a horrible idea as it is.
Unless we could fly
The
above
thing
it.
is, do we want to wander this forest with no actual information on how to track this guy? What if he's in the actual forest? Yeah, but if he's got the artifact that could be causing it, he could genuinely just be dead center of one of these forest areas.
What if there's a way to fly above the forest?
It would at least give us an idea of what we're tracking. Because if this is just an artifact, I mean, for all we know, it doesn't give off any specific magical power. It's just an artifact that until it's used, you can't even track.
And I'm just
He might have to
curious.
track his old artifacts.
I'm curious. Was the effects that's going on in this forest only in the southern region, or is it in the northern region? Because we haven't tested in the northern region.
We've experienced it everywhere, though. We've experienced it in the southern region. We've experienced it up here.
I can't see what you're pointing at, sir.
And we experienced it all the way up in Florence, which is pretty much the top of the forest. So we have experienced it everywhere.
Experienced it here, all throughout here, and her destroys is only experienced it down there.
No, we ran into it all the way down to Olin Valley. So all along here.
Yeah, we know it went all the way. Was it one?
Hell, we even experienced it in these mountains.
That's true. It did happen in the mountains too.
Significantly less, like it was just the outskirts. But we
Was
did
it?
experience it.
It started down the part of the south and came north. Was that the chief or was that? Because again,
See?
that's a
So
you just picked the worst.
Like,
does Adesh know whether it's in the northern, southern, eastern, western, or dead center?
I mean, we can always ask, but when we did try, Honest didn't really have any actual specific information. Honest just kind of immediately said, yo, fuck yourself. I don't trust you guys to deal with that part of it. Go deal with the God part of it. But we can't always ask.
I mean, it can't hurt to ask Adesh. That's a safer place to ask.
I'm gonna ask a dash. Gosh. Again, I'm gonna screw it up. You got it right the first time.
Adesh.
So this whole thing, you know where it currently is being centered down? When you fucking get still in the town? God,
It hasn't even been that long. Jeez.
I tell you, there's gods that need dealt with, and your ass is dicking around in the town. Again, answer my fucking question. I don't know shit about that curse. I don't think you guys are smart enough, useful enough to deal with it. You're fucking relying on us. Fucking,
We don't hear the part he says, right? When he's talking English.
so she says she knows us. She wants to learn how to build gods.
I got an answer to this, if you don't mind. Yeah, Adesh. I was told you know why we're not dealing with the gods? It hasn't even been 3 fucking hours. Calm your shit. You're the one sitting over a lava pool. Shut the fuck up.
Why the fuck is she allowed to talk to anyone?
Because you're party.
Maybe she needs to be fucking dropping the lava.
She's
Don't
still
think
there
her
walking.
shit. It's been 3 fucking hours.
You made Erabor long.
That was through a lot of debating. The other two he keeps so he can torture. There was a lot of back and forth debating the party of not wanting to.
Definitely murdered 7 people just a fucking murder.
I got a question for everybody.
That's off.
If we're looking at this, how much of this weird shift in the natural animal life was up in Florence? Was it like strong, or was it like just a few here and there?
So, real quick, because this was an in-game question, yes?
Yes.
I pull up a map. I'm gonna pull out a map. So we experienced it. So we experienced it pretty heavily here.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, it was pretty light here.
It was
And it
heavy
got
in the
real
forest
heavy
in
when we were in
between.
the
Yes.
center. Yeah, and it was real heavy when we were in the center, and then when we got close to roads and towns again, it lessened considerably again. And it did the same thing. It was pretty not. I'm trying to think how to say that. It wasn't as bad when we were following the roads heading down to Olerbell. But we didn't wander into the forest there either to know how bad it might have been. And it was also a year ago.
Yeah. But that's what I'm wondering, though, is where's the intensity of it stronger is probably the land of origin.
Right. Not just the origin, but at least.
But the question is the origin really just this one center spot?
I have another viewpoint on that. It's either where it's centered from or where that person hated the most. Which may lead us to the person anyways.
Well, we encountered a lot of people who hate a lot of these cities. I mean, every city we've run into at this point, we've encountered someone who hated that city. Pretty much. Except for the ones that are completely destroyed.
Hated the city or hated the adventures because of the cities?
Mixable. Because we have run into people that just hated the city or people in that city for no reason that we could actually discern. Like Olerbell, we ran. No. Yeah.
No.
Olerbell, we ran into someone that was a real dick and didn't like the city.
No, that's.
I don't know. It's been in-world, real-life fucking years since we actually were down there, so.
I'm just wondering if it's this big, huge. If you notice, there's a huge concentration of forest that almost looks like a square in the middle of all those roads, and that's what we just saw.
You mean the one we walked through?
Yeah, that's hugely where we didn't go like almost every hour or 2 hours. We ran into something trying to attack our ass.
Only once we hit the center, and even then, it was only like twice a day at most. Or no, I think the worst day in the middle was 3 times a day, but
Correct. But everywhere else, it was a chance encounter.
But that was only when we were close to roads. Because it was still an almost everyday chance encounter when we were down near Olerbell and Randolins, and that was a year ago when it wouldn't have been as bad.
So here's a thought.
No, that was.
What if we take the road from Kensington up to Lake Stand?
Well, that was one of the places we need to go.
It was one of 2 options.
What if we leave here and head up to Lake Stand and see how bad it is on that road?
I don't want to walk through the middle of that forest, so you know it's hell.
No, I'm not talking about the middle of the forest. I mean on the road, so we actually have
I think no
the
matter how we
ability
do it,
to
we do
defend
go
ourselves better.
Are we going the
Yeah.
same way we did before? Are we going the same way that we did before that you're showing?
Which way is that? Just straight through the forest? I think everyone's voting against that.
Yeah, no.
We at least have 3
Not
votes.
unless we have to.
Yeah,
What
because
are we wanting to do?
we're still determining it. That's what we're talking about right now. Is what
I
the option.
suggest we sit there and take the road to Lake Stand and just test
That
the
was-
theory and see how bad it gets as we get closer to Lake Stand.
But we don't have much to compare it to either because we took the forest getting here. We don't know how bad it would have been if we had followed the road down and around, is the issue.
Because
I'm
what if
not
it was only so
disagreeing.
bad because it was so far from any civilized area or road?
Well, what if we sit there and talk to the people here in town and ask them how the road traffic is to Cintron and all the way to Old Orabel, because they've got traders going in those routes constantly, I'm sure.
Would it be
And
worth it?
over to Abendare Keep up to Brasty as well. They people are traveling those locations. Let's talk to people. I mean,
Would it
there's no
almost be a
reason for
better
people to go
idea
up to Lake Stand.
to talk to the guards themselves that would
That's
probably
what I
have to deal with all the reports?
What does that say? Did I spell that wrong?
Abandoned keep.
Abandoned Keep. Sorry, I can't read it.
Abandoned.
I wasn't sure if I spelled it wrong.
No, this is abandoned.
No, it's spelled right. I just saw an R in there.
It's zoomed out.
I just want to make sure it's spelled.
And that's just
You know,
my
fuck you.
suggestion is talk to
Then
just talk to the guards, which is not really the most friendly people to us at the moment, considering what just occurred. But just talking to them
Actually-
and figuring out where the concentrations of these changed critters seems to be the most intense.
I'd almost say, considering everything that occurred, they're still pretty fucking nice to us.
Agreed.
Hell, they let me join the jury for the hell of it.
Was that
I'd
the
say that's
guard,
pretty
or was
nice,
that
and
the
they
judge?
could have been throwing us all in jail for it.
I still don't understand.
I don't either, but I'll fucking take it, dude. I didn't even have to say hi
I
or
thought it
hello.
was funny.
Huh?
The GM thought it
Whether he's a member of the party or
Mike, if you're gonna die, I need to know so I can make a rogue.
we really got enough that we're kind of balanced. You can really go.
I already know what I'm making. Yeah. Like if I want to actually share what it is, yeah.
Is it one of the two things you already suggested when you talked to me?
I don't know.
So Warlock and who's our best talk to the guards? Because I don't think our whole party should have mentioned. The way you said it, I know which one it is. Are you good people?
Regularly. Pretty likable if I come up with not little things.
I mean, I'm not horrible, but I'm not exactly the most trustworthy by most people.
I'm
What are
straight
you
down
doing?
the line. I totally.
What is your character race?
Not Loki, apparently.
Yeah, she's a halfling. That's why she's had problem with her luck.
Excuse you.
He's not wrong.
Your luck is a bit shitty right
Real shitty.
now. You're the god of luck is gone. He's fuck off.
She's not fucked off. She's been kidnapped by Loki.
Subway, she's not dead.
That's familiar.
Yeah, that's fair.
Only purpose of chance to even get to reroll, which is a failure.
But you still, but your charisma's high enough. Yeah. So Darcy. Darcy, go to the guards and see if you can find out from them and use you're very persuasive. Go to the guards and see if you can talk to them and see if you can find out where the highest concentration of evil, I guess, the possessed beasts,
The cursed thing.
the cursed curses we're looking for,
Cursed creatures and peoples.
are coming from.
Okay, they seem to like my music fairly well, so we'll hopefully they'll
And we'll wait here for you.
Okay, so I need to take one of the fancy like talking
Give me extra walkie-talkies or telestones. I remember what it was.
Good job. Hold on, just standing. I have that one that I told Mike to give away.
Well, yeah,
But that's the only spell.
yeah, give it to her right now. She can use it to.
just the one that I promised I wouldn't give away.
Yeah.
You let her use it right now. And
Hey, Smokey, tell us something's gonna do Darcy. Here, catch.
Hold it, sir.
God damn it. I didn't think this through.
She wasn't paying attention. She's munching on her food.
25% chance.
The one.
Oh, dear God.
Lady, is this the first day you
Darcy
were
was actively
Is
involved
this
in
the first day you
conversation.
were
Would she have been that distracted?
She's been much
And
more
you got a
active
one.
this whole time.
Second.
Yeah.
It hasn't been really active in conversations.
Just this part, though.
This part,
That
yeah.
was six.
Still through munching on her food and playing bagpipes.
No, my hands were so greasy from the swab.
And so that's no, isn't it?
That was a good chicken, lady.
You take 3 points of damage as the rock pegs you in the forehead.
It slips through my hand and just.
And again, you have that moment of you reach up to catch it, and your hand kind of catches on yourself, so you don't get in the right spot. And you feel that spot where your halfling look usually takes over and allows you to just shift, and it just you start shifting, it just jerks and doesn't happen. You fumble it, and it just slams into your face.
A little bit of warning next time. Hands so greasy from the chicken.
No. I believe in you next time, though.
Okay. Do I know my God,
Modian
right?
is not. Modian is
You don't
talking
know that
shit
your
on that.
god's having issues.
Maybe you should become the new God of Luck, because like mine's on vacation.
Right? Odie's just done.
Yours is still kidnapped. Like,
Can we like do that?
as far as
Can we go fix that? Like, I feel like that would be helpful.
do you think we can take on a god right now?
No,
Then no.
she's kidnapped. We're trying to.
By a god. I
Part of what
mean,
we're working on.
that was the whole conversation we had. I can't actually remember if you were in here for it. I think you were technically.
Every time I go away.
Hey, Josh Ireland.
Oh, Lord.
Wait, how many waves?
Thank you.
So I stand by. We have very many options we can go. Which one do we want to do? No, we're waiting on you to go talk to the guards.
Yeah.
There's your stone.
Take it in my pocket. And then-
Hey, Steve, I'm gonna call it a night.
All right, bud. Everything all right?
Yeah, I'm just tired from this morning. Falling
Alright, bro.
asleep here. Not everybody. Good game.
Are you like 3 hours
See you,
behind
Cal.
us?
Good
Yeah,
enough,
he also
Cal.
just got back to his island.
I see.
It's also the time zone. That's an excuse.
Sorry. He's a lot retired. He's got a job.
That's an even worse excuse. I
Everyone's
work the
got
most
a job.
hours of everyone at the stable.
I had a job. I wasn't allowed to be tired.
Except today.
I mentioned you. I work more hours a week than the stable.
You work way more than me. You're 4 times as many as I do.
How many do you
No,
work?
3. How many have you?
Shit. 80, roughly?
Yeah. 23-ish.
Yeah, 4 times. Just shy of 4 times.
I took a quarter page.
Quarter your age, huh?
84.
Yep.
You're not even there. Less than a quarter my age.
Yep.
Notice I didn't offer you some of the hard not do earlier. Took me 3 years. So I'm gonna what?
Nothing you guys would know.
I'm gonna find my nonchalant little phone. And I'm gonna start heading over to the thing. That's not this one. Fuck.
Hey, Tony.
Where's Tony?
Tony,
Oh, the
it's
Tony.
okay. Tony, it's getting worse.
Roll religion for me.
No. God, no. Every time you ask me to roll religion, it goes horribly wrong.
Maybe a roll better.
Okay, we really need to figure this out. Did either of us ever go back and reread that book? Or rewatch the episode to figure out how to advantage was? The advantage for religion, I can't figure out. Because they have advantage for investigation, too.
I'm almost positive all intelligence rolls are advantage as long as it's something you've used it before. I'm almost positive.
Would that have been investigation, too, then? Because we have advantage for
Yes,
that.
because investigation is knowing what you're looking for. You could use the book as a reference guide. If you're looking for where people might hide things, use the book as a reference of what are common hidey holes.
Yeah.
How to tell something's been walked through, how to tell if something's been rewritten or erased or modified in some way.
That's
It would provide you with references to all of that.
So, straight religion or use book?
Straight religion, because this isn't something your character is trying to recall.
Let me figure out which of these dice is better real quick. Give me a minute. Fuck. Was a waste of 2 good rolls. But this one said it was nicer, so be nicer.
Man, if you had just fucking rolled one of those. So I can cast Fireball on all you fucking players.
Religion?
Yeah.
15.
Visual advantage.
I burned the
So
inspiration.
you burned 3 inspiration?
I did.
Inspiration.
You bitch at me enough. I don't use man's inspiration for other stuff. So
I just wasn't sure because you rolled and then did it, so I was trying to clarify your
I took 3 away before I rolled.
You wait till you get to you.
I thought you said earlier.
I didn't tell you to roll anything yet.
Okay.
I told you to do
No, I
shit.
said it earlier and you said okay. I thought you told me to roll it.
So anyway,
That's why I was in for 20.
14?
15.
15.
5 plus 9, so 15.
Yeah, no, you're good. So what are you doing?
I'm good.
No, you're not, but still. What are you doing?
I'm heading over to the guard place to talk to the guards.
Do I get the
Yeah, right.
information?
Is there any particular spot you go look for the guards, or
Where we saw them before. At
do you hold in the town?
Yeah.
Okay. There's guard stationed there.
And I'm playing the whole time, not like super loud, just like, I'll take it easy.
It's getting late. You can see the sun is starting to set at this point. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm playing that. It's kind of like feel like, hey, that's the person that we saw earlier, that we like to music. So hopefully I show up and they're in a good mood. 25. I rolled a 15.
You show up playing your music.
And I'm just like, ask him, like, yeah, let's show up and see if anyone say anything about music.
They just smile and you walk up playing music.
I kind of like finish the song and then like try to talk to them. Hey, hold on. Take me a second. So, any of you know, like, how bad the cursed area? Sorry.
Was that English?
Character is good. I'm not.
They kind of slowly pan over and look at the giant hole in their wall. Yeah, I think we got an idea.
Character is good, not me. I'm going to like.
Okay, I want to retcon that. I want to
Bardic inspiration as well.
I don't know if it's gonna help here.
It would.
to send inspiration after.
Not if Laney can't figure out what to say. The Bardic inspiration's not gonna help.
It's fine. No,
Reads it her brain.
you asked who's good at it. I showed you my character.
I did, you
He's
did.
good at it, not
Yes. I understand
me.
this. Aaron just realized his mistake. Which there's so many.
I should realize this sooner.
Let's look for persuasion,
There's a little
intimidation, and performance. We're trying to figure out where the highest concentration of like cursed creatures or peoples are, so we can try to find it and stop it. The big hole in the wall. Of course, it's very big.
Gonna shoot you from across this fucking town.
From what our expeditions have figured out, the deeper into the forest you go, the more fucked you are.
So the deeper from all sides. Theoretically. Not just the deepest as in the farthest.
Yes.
I feel like that you should be able to understand that
You-
question a
Yes.
little more.
He's thinking it through because if they haven't done expeditions from other edges of the thing or gone to the other end of the forest.
I just meant because they actually have.
Do you have a
different
map by any
areas.
chance?
Yes, they do.
Was that Steven or was that the guy?
It's Stephen laughing. Because the rules I was doing earlier
Okay.
directly affects that question I didn't expect to come up so soon.
Could you possibly show me about where that was an issue?
He pulls the map out, and it is blank. And he looks at it very confused and very puzzled as well. That was a map of the forest, or one that we had been working on.
I saw a map of the forest previously, and it wasn't erased.
Didn't. We've had this conversation. He doesn't have a map of the forest. We've had this
He
conversation.
brought a map out and was pointing it out.
He had a map of the whole the whole country, not a specific map of the forest.
Okay.
He pulled out specifically a map that looked like that.
Yes.
Okay. And where are we?
Here.
Okay. So he can see the forest.
But a map of the forest and a map that shows the forest are two different things.
So he doesn't have the map that has the roads in the forest.
He doesn't have a map of the different regions of the forest, different sections through the forest.
So
any
he
side
doesn't
roads
have
to the
not
forest.
any of
detailed
these
map.
roads, even though
He has
they
the map
exist.
with the main roads. He has that map.
Does
Okay.
You do. The map you showed earlier would have been that
he?
map.
Okay, I didn't know if you're talking about me or the guard.
Sorry, I meant you.
Okay.
The map that he would have showed you would have been that exact map. A map of the forest would be a detailed map of just the forest regions, which would have more roads on it than this map has, showing different side paths, different clearings.
It would be the
Rivers,
super
all
detailed
things.
map.
Essentially, this is a drone shot from.
This is a country map. It's
The drone
essentially-
shot would be the broken down map, if anything.
It's essentially you're talking the difference between a map of California and a map of Madeira. You guys have a map of California. He was offering a map of Madeira. So you're trying to figure out specific areas in Madeira while looking at a map of California.
Okay.
That's not going to happen.
So
I really feel the need to ask. What's the reason we didn't just send everyone out?
What do you mean, everyone?
Because like we all have different pieces of stuff that could go into this conversation.
some of you are
I'm not retconning it. My character's sitting down working.
Guards aren't particularly happy with us, so I picked someone with high persuasion.
I stand by. They're
That's
not
fine.
necessarily not happy with
I don't necessarily have high persuasion. I mean, I've got plus
Or not
5.
persuasion, but
I'm
charisma.
likable.
High
trying
charisma.
to build it, but I don't have the content on D&D Beyond, so I gotta use third party shit.
Do you need books?
I need a book.
What book?
Just
I have all the
your
books.
Legend of Zelda one.
I said my book's here.
Any books that have are under the table.
Josh, oh, it's in here. I have the same book. I don't know what you're looking for.
My D&D book.
Legend Zelda's third party?
No,
it's,
you're-
it's the
you're-
custom player
You're
handbook,
a custom player.
Oh, gotcha. That legend. Sorry. Yeah.
which is sitting right there.
Yeah. I didn't realize that's what he meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was because she
That's why I
had.
was
I
trying to
didn't play a lot of Legends of Zelda. So I don't know. A lot of the pictures don't just come to me as Legend of Zelda.
Especially after the whole
Majora's Mask.
Yeah, Majora's Mask.
especially
I don't
after the
know
whole vampire attack thing.
So it wasn't one of the
They're
games I
not
did.
particularly against adventurers, but they may not like our party since.
Just like I said, we all have different information that goes into this that we've all discovered.
I figured maybe if I set her with her high charisma, she could get us information.
Work a little bit better. Yeah.
Because again, yeah, right now, yeah, they don't necessarily hate adventurers, but our parties is probably
That's
not
a
the
little bit
highest. sense of-
worrying. Do we have
It's
a
very worrying. It's true.
Do you have a magic user that could take a look at it? Or
Not currently, and I can't leave my post. You're more than welcome to bring whoever you want here, but I'm not leaving my post,
That sounds smart.
especially with how late it's getting.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you need from under the table? I'll get it a little easier.
Well, I can get
You're
it.
actually in the theme.
Yeah.
Helmet.
How much?
Like the item, but not quite. You instead of any idea.
Helmet.
My parents are assholes. But I guess that's what you get from Shield and Sword. That's not really the names. I just thought it'd be funny. And his partner just every fucking time.
I know I'm not there, but your
Okay,
jokes suck.
For the record,
I laughed.
Modi randomly laughs in the bar, and I randomly insult someone, and no one will ever know why.
Wall.
oh, there is.
I'm
See that one I laughed at.
lateness of the hour.
Yes.
I'm assuming that that's a concern.
Oh, very much so.
Possibly should not be out.
Hence me not leaving my post.
Yeah.
And him not leaving his post. And that post better not leave its post.
Oh,
Not the post.
sorry. I'm a bit of a doofus sometimes.
Yeah, that one I didn't
Bring
laugh
out the
at.
I'm
rock.
fine.
You can hear the
yeah.
fucking insult again from
Yes.
Crosstown.
Can you come over to the guard tower?
Sure. I'll go ahead. Should I bring everybody with me or just me?
Not, I say, his character name.
Cradle?
Not Cradle. So either just you, or at least not Cradle.
I'll bring Smoke with me.
You look around and call the group and count poofs.
Of course it is. I'll bring Cradle with me. Or Smoke with me.
Start saying
No, I'll bring Smoke with me.
Okay.
Smoke, come with me. We're going to talk to the guard. You in here. You're the one fucking person
I'm
here.
gonna go fucking wander because at this point it's just me by myself in this bar.
That's why I'm looking around. This place is you.
I'm gonna fucking wander. You have fun. Let me know if you need me. We can start fucking wandering around town.
You have a telestone. I contact you. We're good.
I'd hope I'd have a telestone.
I would hope.
Still?
Hmm?
This is the only one you had, or what's the one you gave me?
No, it's only spare.
Sure.
Is there a reason why we're not just bringing Cradle along?
Because I was told not me. So I'm gonna fucking.
You don't know that. Because that's a video. That's a
But he did say he's only taking Smoke, so that's still technically not me. Not her saying not me. Him saying not
Cradle
me.
doesn't do well with people. No, Jack.
Oh fuck no, I know. I don't like any of them. We're gonna hire other people to
Cradle
start doing
doesn't
my
do well.
shops.
Yep. I believe you're telling the truth on that one.
Though I've walked out of too many situations alive, so you got to give me that credit.
Yes, but. All right, we're going to head over to where she's at.
And I wanted to town.
You arrive?
Yes, Darcy.
We need to have you take a look at his map because he had a map of the forest, and now it's just a piece of paper. Or it's in the.
I just realized what happened.
Yeah, no, but I'm just the fucking logic behind not Cradle, the guy who builds all of our magic items, not to have a look at the map that could theoretically be magic.
No, he's magical.
Oh, I'll get you a mine.
Oh, don't worry. My brain just finally finished piecing the rest of it together and
gonna-
said, "What the fuck?"
I'm going to look at the map.
You can't view
And-
the parchment.
Can I use an Arcana?
Okay.
Is that for
He's religion magic.
Oh.
He's not arcane magic.
This has been an argument we've had many weeks, many times.
Arcane magic, I just fucking make shit.
Bullshit. We've mentioned it in
You're
game too many
you're
times.
Artificer.
Artificer.
He's arcane magic, and it was also pointed out earlier by
Blaming
Zataz.
is frustrated.
Every time anything magical comes up, I get brought in for a reason.
He doesn't like his character either.
19.
He was leading the fucking bullying of Toby's character.
Every-
Everybody was, but he was
God,
egging him on.
Of course I was.
Yeah.
That was the best time Taz, or not me, Erabor ever got along.
Um,
Throwing fucking squirrels at him.
it's a piece of paper. You don't see any magical on it. You don't notice any runes. Just looks like a piece of paper. Old, weathered, but piece of paper.
Cradle,
Yes.
I'm going to need your expertise here at the guard booth.
I was told not me, sorry.
I know, but I'm calling you now.
Yeah, right.
I know.
Who the fuck are you?
Let me give our location.
The giant hole in the wall.
I thought there was multiple. Just a one?
One large hole in the wall.
I head towards a
The side
large
that
apple.
faces the main side that faces the
Where we
deep
came
part
in
of the
at.
forest.
The main side that faces specifically this part. Right?
Where we came in at.
I had that.
You have the guy with the Ravenloft book?
Yes.
That one's specifically somewhere else, though.
Is it that one?
It's with the fucking. Is it up there?
Oh, yeah. That's
It's
that
cool.
cool person
You know,
shot.
it's fine.
Oh, then no.
The different one.
The-
Oh.
Guide to Ravenloft.
Yeah. No, he doesn't have that one. Nor do I.
Mike does. I think.
I thought I left it here.
Mike, do you have it?
I'm pretty sure I just gotta find it. Give me a second.
Mind if I run over real quick?
Which one?
Front door garage. No. I'm saying for him.
Oh,
it's not
Here we
for
go.
him.
Here, you set that up. Just go.
Just wait, but we'll just wait by the front door. Just don't worry. It's
So you're right.
That's okay. Nice knowing you, Josh.
They're all looking over a parchment.
It's a nice piece of paper.
Used to be.
What can you tell us about this? It used to be a map at one time. Now it's not.
I can tell you right now, it's not a map.
I
I'll
figured
take it and
that.
look it over.
But Henson, I figured that fucking much out. That's why I'm calling you.
Well, Arcana?
You are more Arcana than I am.
And I will consult my book with me on this piece of paper.
You got the book of knowledge.
15. 25.
Piece of paper.
My brain read the dice roll, didn't add any bonuses, said that's what we're going with.
I could tell that you weren't upset at that 15. Because it would have been a 5 on your die. You would have been upset.
I would have, especially fucking advantage. I hate it when that happens.
It's a piece of paper.
It's just a piece of paper, man.
old weathered piece of paper.
Nothing
Is
that happened to
there
it recently
any
at all.
chance-
Not that you can tell.
Is there any
Just
chance
an old piece
that you grabbed the wrong one? Like, I'm not meaning to.
Probably he pulls a bag off his backpack off his back and goes and just dumps it on the floor.
What's that?
Some more rolls of parchment roll out.
Is this the
Some
one
clothes,
that's
some money,
changed?
some potions.
Is this the one that's changed? Would be my question.
Well, I haven't looked. And he
Oh
starts,
no!
he starts unrolling parchment. Fuck. 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 What the fuck?
So what are we looking for here?
All of my maps.
Do you need a map of something specific?
I can't read this.
If all your
We're
maps,
looking for the. She wanted a map of the forest.
we'll roll out my map of this entire area.
It's blank.
See, I know damn well that ain't the case. Yo, give me a second. I'm gonna start sketching out the entire map from memory.
What if you go
Roll
so?
intelligence.
Let's roll intelligence if I can remember everything perfectly.
Yes.
What if you go? What if you?
Sure.
What if you
I
take
have,
your
I have
Sure.
water.
cradle?
Roll it.
Cradle.
Roll both your roll.
Do I get advantage?
Cradle. Cradle.
I'm not-
Yeah.
David,
What is it?
what if you take your map? Because it was working back in the tavern. It just went fooey over here. What if you take your map out of this area and look at it?
Like when I could have figured out what happened. Fuck you.
That's what you think happens. I'm curious if you're right.
That's gonna be a long text message. I'm good. I will tell you after. It's just that would be a long text message.
What happened is a short thing.
So you're wrong.
No, just a way I would put it into words. Let me finish this first.
That's fine.
And fuck.
Can I see the map of the forest?
Fuck. God damn it!
I'm gonna walk back to the tavern.
Just straight intelligence, nothing
Just
else?
out here.
Straight intelligence.
Fucking 6.
Well, her 3 didn't help you any.
Nope.
Between the two of you, you work on remaking a map, get kind of the rough ideas of what you think you can. You go to look back over your work and it's blank.
Perfect.
You get back to the tavern, you roll the map, it is blank.
This just made it seem like that's some powerful shit. Like,
When I get back. So the map is still blank over at the tavern. Your map was working fine at the tavern. Here it's blank. Were you able to redraw the map?
No, it immediately erased.
What a terrible person. That's all I'd like to say on the matter.
Oh, I met your father. He still owes me $5, by the way.
Trying to think how to put this
later.
one into words.
I'll talk to Mark later. I haven't talked to him in a while. I need to message him.
But you know what? He took her, so it's even.
But even he got rid of her dumbass.
I'm gonna check my other maps of other areas.
Not here.
All of them.
As you start pulling out, checking, he tells him not here, and they're all blank.
Every map, every area.
You watch as he starts just pulling out
Stop!
pieces of
Don't
paper.
open your maps here. Can you? You're more an Arcana guy. Is there anything? Can you sense anything in this area causing it?
You want Arcana?
I'm good at being able to read formats and stuff.
Oh shit! Oh, shit.
18.
Roll survival. 18. You do see several runes along the ground around the hole in the wall, but none of them seem to do with anything like that.
Not necessarily that specific name, but I think that is what happened. However, that did happen. I find a fault in your logic.
No.
Okay, I have a second thing then. There's only so many things I think it could actually be.
Because I wasn't specific. Is that drawing for one area or the all?
You said you wanted to draw an area that you knew you remembered, so you're picking like a hometown or something. You're trying to draw a map for your hometown.
Yeah. Okay.
You start to draw a quick map, and it erases.
No, actually, I guess that no, because the other thing wouldn't matter.
So I
Wouldn't
can-
work either. It wouldn't be the case.
So Like as I'm doing the line's erasing.
No, you draw it out, real fucking crude map of your own town. And once you finish, you go to look it over and it's gone.
Do you have any maps of the forest that you haven't opened yet?
Not on me now.
Do you have something that's not in this area? It's not here.
Yeah, in the guardhouse, there's the main map of the town and the map of the expedition. The forest.
Is there someone in the guardhouse I can talk to get a copy of that?
Boss man's there.
We'll go to the guardhouse.
Okay. That would be my second thought. There's only so many other things it could be that could fuck with it to this degree in my thought.
How long is Layman signing up for?
8 hours?
And how much is it? It's 10
or 15, I forget which.
Actually, before I go, can I get a note from you or something? Where's the guardhouse at? How far away is it?
Down the road a ways to the left couple blocks.
Can I get a note or something from you, from your boss, and the main guy, to give me access to the map of the forest expedition?
Yeah. I guess these are fucking useless now. He picks up one of the papers off the ground.
You need a piece of paper here. Don't waste the map paper. What if it comes back?
Fair enough. He throws it on the floor. Thank you.
I feel like you could touch on that paper on the floor. I'll be honest.
Simonis.
I'd like to pray.
I don't blame him.
Helmet.
Sorry, the fuck you say your name was?
Helmut.
Helmut.
Helmut. Not helmet. Helmut.
Helmut.
Yes. Which, to be fair, shitty name. Mom and Dad were stored the shields. They thought they had a whole thing going. They thought it was cool. They're dicks. Helmet.
For the record, I'm still laughing at that.
And in the background, dude's fucked on again.
Dude, fucking stop. You know they weren't. You're just an idiot with a shitty name. Get the fuck over it. You want to talk, Zachary? Fuck you.
I can so.
I give the adventures.
Not a little bitch. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah. What's your group called?
The fuck are we called?
I don't know if we have
What are we called?
Shit, which we don't go by.
Shit. Oh, don't go by. Fuck.
We don't really have them. My name is Modian.
The adventures known as Modian. Access
I feel
to.
like we should give him a name, otherwise that's what we're going to be known as, and I swear to God, I'll fucking stab you.
And he stamps it and hands it to you.
No, alright. That's what we're going to be known by in this town, the Adventures of Modian. Looks like you're really in charge now. You should have thought that one through.
I should have.
Is he praying?
I'm praying.
This one's better than focus.
I lied and I had a third option. I'm very upset if that's what it was. Because I think it's going to do more than you realized.
How much is
23.
40 feet long.
Oh, shit.
Lita?
Go ahead.
What
Hey,
you
boss man.
Yes.
You know anything about why these maps aren't working?
I have some theories that I'm working out.
You having issues too?
Yes.
Boss man, what's going on?
I have some theories that I'm working out.
Can you share those theories with the rest of the party?
Once I confirm them, you know, we don't like giving out bad knowledge.
Because he got an
I'll help work with you on it. How about that?
Absent spirit too.
I've suddenly had 3 more things to come to my brain. I've had 3 more things come up that I think could be now.
Do you have any theories?
I have a few theories, boss man.
But you gotta look into them as well.
Okay.
Someone stole the maps from the library and or messed with them.
I will check that night.
What are you checking?
My theories? Continue.
Well, no, I can hear your theories.
Because I'm in charge, not you.
Boss man, I'm not sure those are very reasonable. Someone damaged part of the library. Just destroyed a fuck ton of
If
knowledge.
they did, I'm gonna have some words with Ekin. And Zataz. Zataz isn't here. I'm gonna have some words with Ekin.
You never know. It could be his head. Maybe he threw a fucking bomb at something.
Maybe he seemed pretty excited about that project you gave him.
Oh, dear God. Oh, the third my brain.
Quiet, Cordy.
Those are my theories, because the third one slipped my brain.
Alright. I will look into them and get back to you.
Thank you.
Okay, so 40 foot hole in the wall. Where is the garden place from that?
The guard shack or those two guards?
Those 2 guards where they have to
In the center of it.
Okay. So I think I've figured out something that might help with this. I can't remember. Are we allowed to cast while here?
Depends what you're doing.
You said that monsters can come in or whatever, could possibly come
We're
in.
worried about them getting in.
I could do a spell. They're called this, right? It's like It's called plant growth, and it would essentially make a really thick, dense plant growth.
I personally advise against that based off of how that's gone in the actual forest.
I don't know much about that spell. If you
Are you still in?
Yeah, I haven't left.
Okay. How did that go before? I didn't.
Most of the monsters we faced every time we hit that could still move pretty freely. And it only made it so we couldn't really follow them and chase them through that area.
So that's
Later, Tony. Have a good night.
Get through here, but we would be able
Night, Tony.
to walk them.
Yes. Because they still move through that
I
pretty
don't know shit about the spell. Sounds like a great idea. If you think it's a good idea.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I could put Liam in a tiny hut to at least keep them safe.
I'm sorry, I like your name.
I said I could possibly put up Liam's tiny hut to keep them safe at least. So they'd still be where they need to be. They'd still be able to see, but they'd be protected if they need to be, even if they have to go out and come back.
Potentially, yes.
I would just have to stay put. And if they've got to be up on watch anyways, I can sleep if necessary, and then. Okay, so instead
That
of
was your call. I just gave my opinion on
apparently
the
that might not be a good idea. I can do this thing called Liam's tiny hut. It's essentially a half dome that would go over the two of you and me, where you are required to stay. You guys stand here while I cast it. Then either of you can come and go in and out of here as needed for your duties. If you need to do your walk or whatever, you're able to. But if you need to be safe, if some start coming in and you need to be able to shoot from here or something, you should be able to. But nothing outside would be able to see you.
You can try it, but Boss Man said magic doesn't work too well right here.
Like it backfires or just it doesn't?
I don't know. He just said it's not going to work too well and to be wary of anyone doing it.
I guess we can try. I got hot sparkles on my shirt. Bed. Let's do that. Yeah, we need it. Okay, so try to cast it, I guess. What do I need for that?
Just gonna roll.
typed a message and sent it to you. I can send it to Natalie because I was responding to a message from her. So as soon as I knew we went to take it.
No.
I got a third one. But this one I'm just going to consult my book on.
Okay.
Not in this area, just in case, because of what that fucking man just commented. I'm going to look for books on. I'm going to look through my book. Actually, I'm going to open my book and just look through it. Is this still working? I'm going to look for books specifically on cartography. You know the fucking word I'm thinking of? Fuck you. That. Is it cartography? Yes.
Fun day.
I'll rewrite one of those books from memory.
You can certainly try.
You draw on map. You draw on paper. Then make map.
You write it down, and that disappears.
Hey, boss man.
Yes.
Just random thing because the book can't find any books on cartography.
Yeah, I can't find the cartography section.
Just the entire section.
Yeah. Like I went to that floor. I went to that section. That section is not there.
Not there. Just empty.
Not there. Like that shelf does not exist.
I've never heard it like that before. It says spells of level 3 or lower can't be cast through it, and the effects of such spells can't extend into it. So
There's no
spells
level
higher.
restriction on it.
Huh?
I've never seen a level restriction on it.
I want to try and
It's on
redraw
D&D
a
Beyond.
book from memory.
Are you looking at 2014 or 2024?
Just
2024.
draw.
That's why
That's fine.
You're using the 2014.
we're using the 5e. That's not 5e.
Technically, it's
I know it's what they're pushing is the main thing, but it's not technically 5e. It's a whole rewrite of.
It is its own new edition at this point.
It's D&D 2024.
it's 5.5.
Yeah, they're even calling it that. D&D 2024.
Yeah, that's why I had it. It's 2014, 2013 or something.
Yeah, it's not 5e. It's 5.5.
Yeah.
So we don't use that.
What am I using?
So what I put it in as 5e.
Survival or history?
But 2014.
Trying to write, drew something.
Either one.
I was just wondering because one of those is significantly better for me than the other.
That's just fine.
20, 30, 20.
You draw a world map.
2024.
Take you some time.
Yeah.
Finish it.
2024 is the new stuff that we're not using.
Okay, I want to attempt to rewrite a book on just basic cartography.
Let's try again.
Dirty 20 again.
You write it. You start writing notes. You finish the page. You flip to the next page. You write some notes. You look back at your last page to double check something. Gone.
So
I assume I flip back that chronicle.
Yeah.
Hey, boss man. I can't even attempt to rewrite one of the books on cryptography. So I don't think it's that they don't exist. I think something's messing with them.
Oh.
That's a problem. There's a problem.
What's the problem?
He's gone.
Who's going on?
Portolana.
Oh, son of a bitch! I forgot there was an actual god of that.
God of maps.
Yeah.
God of
That
that,
brown
yeah.
one. Anyway, so
The
I guess
Cotillion god of maps.
Gentlemen and ladies, I have a solution to our problem.
I'm not there. So I go over to the.
Hey, Modi.
You arrive.
Get your bitch ass over.
Do a minute.
Hold on.
Because you would have gotten there while you were figuring all this out. You arrive. There's the guard stationed at the door.
I'm gonna have the letter. I need the map of the forest.
Come on in.
We'll get the map of the forest. Don't open it, please.
Okay.
Just pull the map of the forest. Give it to him. I
He
want to
goes
check
to the
something.
wall and I hope they sorted this properly. There should be a map of the forest.
Thank you. That'll work. Whatever it is, it fucking works.
It's a map, I can tell you that.
He couldn't see the ink through the back of the page.
I'm gonna start walking towards the cantina or the inn, whatever it was. And I'm gonna stop. One of these young.
Which way do you want?
So there's the
There's 5x.
five-sided coin in my head, and I'm gonna go out. This
That
Which
frustrates
one?
me a lot.
Sorry.
which one did we come in? This one here.
You came in the top one.
We'll go to this,
I have
we'll
questions
go,
for you,
we'll go to this,
world building questions after this.
we'll go to this gate.
You arrive at the gate. There's a single guard, or no, it's on the fourth side, so there's two guards posted on that gate.
Because there's just part of it that's not making sense to me.
You
Something
gentlemen,
that I didn't think through about
what
it.
time of the day is it?
I might be able to text
It's
you.
late evening.
I'm gonna head out just for a few minutes. I'll be right back.
Just so you know, once the bells go off, those gates are locked.
How
So
long?
once the bells go
How
off,
long?
fuck if I know.
No, I'm asking.
Oh.
About how long would it be?
You know how long would it take you to do what? What do you? How long? What?
About how long till I know the bells will go off?
You don't know. You've never been here when the bells have gone off. You haven't been here a full day yet.
Fuck.
No, a lot has happened. A lot has happened today.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
Fuck with that.
I'm gonna I'll get something at the table.
Not down. Shut on the other side.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna head out. Half a mile.
Okay.
How long will that take?
10 minutes. So you're an adventure. 10 minutes.
We'll go about 10 minutes out.
Okay.
Open the map. Open the map up.
Blank.
Go back in here.
About this time. Go ahead.
Hey, Mordian,
You cast your hut. And
Cradle.
I've got this idea.
I can promise your idea is wrong. Get your ass over here, please.
I think, is there got a map? You're more familiar with the gods. Is there got a like maps?
Get your ass over here, please.
I'm coming back, but is there got a maps?
We'll discuss this when you get here.
All right,
I'm not repeating this.
I'm coming back.
Yes, but the side that faces the forest is it.
So I'm not wrong.
Like it doesn't. The spell doesn't extend past the hole in the wall.
Okay,
Question
so
is,
it
would
goes
you
like
have thought of
this.
that before you said it?
Is this black side
So
okay?
the question is, would you have thought of that before you said it?
So it's.
I've been thinking about that
like a
since
half.
the maps disappeared. That's why I asked earlier, is there got a maps?
Well, I guess that's something.
My thought.
You know, it's a 5 foot by 10 foot half circle.
See, I didn't have that thought before Steve mentioned it.
Yes, because he became the caretaker of that knowledge.
Half dome.
He became in charge of collecting, holding, and expanding upon that knowledge. It became his.
Oh, it's true. So, like I said, from the way you described it, he would have came to be after.
Yeah, it brought him in, but then he collected it. It became his.
Okay,
He made his home in that knowledge.
that would make sense, I suppose.
So as I walk into the guard shack,
Not really, a little bit.
so Cradle, question for you.
If you make me say something, I'm gonna have to repeat twice, and I'll stab you.
You're knowledgeable.
I am pretty knowledgeable.
Is there got a maps?
Yes, we can go over that in a minute.
Okay.
I already have the answer to any other question you could give me there. Yeah, well, I already have an answer to that question. Just don't want to repeat it 3 times.
Has he got a maps? Fuck off.
I can already answer that question. Yes. Now, get your ass over here. Quit talking to me until then. You fucking watch it on the corner and smack shit.
So
I look around for Modian.
He pops up down the road.
I'm talking to you. Here.
Fucking just play target practice real quick.
No, Buddy was talking to you. I wasn't there.
Buddy.
Buddy walked in. You're got a maps.
Oh, that was what you said when you got there?
No, that's
I thought you were using the stone again.
No. So no, you told me to come back. So as soon as I got there, I'm like, so there got a maps.
My bad. I wouldn't have been as offensive. I thought you were saying it through the fucking
No,
stone
no,
when
you
you were
already
walking
know.
back.
You should have whispered. When he goes, what?
Turn around, fucker.
So, I was speaking with Oli. God of maps gone.
So I was wondering.
I already have a suspect I'm blaming on the principle of how this has gone in the past with the other one.
We got God of Luck gone. The God of Maps is gone.
Going for all the weaker gods too.
What other gods have fucked off? Is that like a
Do I gotta reroll for my prayer?
No.
What other gods are in
Hey, Bossman. What other gods are missing?
It'll take me some time to check all of them. I don't keep track of which ones are active. Give me a couple hours.
Which point do the other gods get involved with all this shit?
That's a fantastic fucking question that I can try to figure out for you as well.
I would appreciate answers to both those questions if you don't mind, Bossman.
Give me time. I'll have them for you by morning.
Thank you, Bossman. I'll have these answers by morning. Bossman's checking into it for us. We're checking into what other gods are missing and why none of the other gods are actually actively trying to do anything about this shit.
Back to your first one. Does he know of any other gods that are missing?
That's what he's checking on.
What does he know? I know he's got to look into it, but does he know of any other gods that are missing?
Bossman.
Yeah.
Off the top of your head to that first question, did you have any off the top of your head?
Yes. I haven't heard anything from the God of Catastrophe in a while, which honestly seems like a good thing.
Aaron said so.
Yeah, well, there's been a lot of catastrophe going on, so that god's still somehow managing shit. God damn, where's my notebook? Give me a second before I ask for any more.
Or is it maybe because the god of catastrophe is being used to create even more catastrophes?
Well,
I forgot Mike was playing.
It's because he's been very quiet.
That's because I've been eating and been told it's rude to eat while on mic.
because he's not sitting here with us.
It's rude to eat while on mic. Jeez, that's rude.
All right. Who else have you not heard from, Bossman? God of Catastrophe. Do you have names? Just so I can technically reference back to them a little faster.
Nothing of Catastrophe. No. That's one I'm going to get a name for yet.
Okay.
Broadus.
Broadus has got a war, got a protection.
War.
He just disappeared nice and quickly then because we just heard from him. Yeah, we just heard from him earlier today. Same with Tortellini, though. We had those maps not even an hour ago.
Well, let's say they both disappeared rather quickly because we were just speaking with Reginald not too long ago before he moved.
And he's got a protection. Or no,
got a war. Yeah, he was just speaking to Protus not too long ago.
And Cardoon out of poverty.
So these
there's a big difference between some of these gods that are disappearing. You know, you got the smaller gods like God of Maps, God of Poverty. But to just fucking take on and make war itself disappear.
So Protus is gone?
Broadus is one of the ones that's gone. Yes. Broadus just hasn't heard from him.
He hasn't heard from him.
He hasn't heard from these gods. They're not necessarily gone.
Right.
That we might have to wait until morning to have.
Right. So before Reginald just poofed not too long ago. He's always speaking with Protus.
Yeah, I mean he had prayed him earlier today.
You were looking at your maps
earlier today.
10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I mean
so
basically before we walked out here I looked at my map.
Yeah. So these gods and maybe we're missing something. But these differences of the gods appear to be at least happening in a quicker succession.
Bossman, you might want to see if you can get Zataz and Creatle back in the library where you have 3 of you.
I was going to say, is there a way you can protect those?
And also where you're checking on the other gods, get word out. Because
I will do what I can, but you know the gods are.
Little bitches. That was Aaron.
I can say the words you need. You don't want to say if you would wish.
I want to be accurate. You know me. I like to be accurate with my knowledge.
They're fickle bitches.
Yeah, probably the best way to put it.
Like I said, I'll say the words you don't necessarily want
they're
to
also
say.
they're territorial. They're not going to want to leave their homes.
I get that. At least one of them's home's with you, technically.
Yeah, no, Zataz and Cradle, I'm sure will come work on their project here in Zataz's lab.
How safe is the library?
Pretty fucking safe. How safe is the library? I vote Ekken's got at least a high chance.
I mean, from outside forces, safest place on Mentrion.
Safest place on Mentrion. From
Against
outside
other-
forces.
Against other gods,
What do you say about other gods?
we're on the material plane. We're a little more vulnerable here, but out of the way, harder to reach. Adds its own
Because
benefit.
again, I'm not so much worried about Metron.
So
It's
library is
someone's
out of the
taking
way.
fucking Gods.
Yeah. What are they doing with them?
Well, not only that, but it's not. So I don't think. Again, I could be wrong. If someone's fucking taking gods, and not just minor gods, but the god of war,
And he's one of the major gods, right? I don't have the list on top of me to know where he actually falls, what
No,
category.
he falls in the minor.
Oh, he is technically.
Because remember, the minor gods were the ones that were created by beliefs.
Yep. No, he is actually one of the minor gods. I
What is
misspoke earlier. No, Cradle wouldn't have misspoke. Cradle's got better memory than I do,
Right.
better knowledge.
See, I
The
just-
God of War is one of the.
Because I'm going to actually retcon something else you said earlier, because I thought you were wrong. I just hadn't gone back to look at because I was in what we were doing.
Okay.
Tortella. He's a major god. He's not one of the gods that was created by superstition.
What?
Cartography was one of the major gods that was just born.
I thought he was minor because a lot of the way we described it was
That's what we put on
he
the
was
list.
a smaller subject of.
So if that's what he's
On
telling
the
us.
list.
All right.
So
And I
if
know when we made this list, we went back and forth.
Yeah.
I can understand minor gods disappearing,
So Tortella is the major god, the guy who just
But-
appeared not even
Luck
10
is
minutes.
also a major god, though, so he started with a
Who?
major god.
Luck. So Seraphine is also a major god.
so major god. So
Would I have this
yes.
information?
You would know the power scales. Not the power scales.
So
but
if there's major gods disappearing, yeah, I'm not worried about some on Metron affecting it. This has got to be fucking a god level.
Well, we know who's causing it. We know who took Seraphina.
But did who took Seraphine?
Look,
You're right here. Okay.
we actually went over this. This was like the entire point of last session. We went over this quite a bit.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
So, but did he take? Is he buying all of it?
Is Loki a major god? So Loki himself is a major god.
So just a real quick lore thing, just so you know where.
Right.
He helped me with this, so he knows these already.
Right.
To get you in the loop as well.
And just real quick, you're going to do this next week.
I will take more notes, and if you ask me questions, I will hopefully have answers.
The
faster.
power scale, I don't like that word for it, but the power scale for the gods
That's what
is.
we called it.
I know. I don't like it still. There's the true gods,
Right.
which you're a religious man, so you kind of know
Right.
bits and pieces of this. Is Teradris, which is known as the Allfather, the god of gods. Me. There is Chromie, the god of time, which is the golden dragon you guys have met a few times. Just I don't think the party realizes
Right.
that's who that is yet. And then because I'm an emotional bitch,
To be fair, we didn't have that be a thing until after the fact.
True. The Wanderer, Melvin, the god of adventures and travels, because I'm an emotional bitch.
Right.
When we made this, I'm like, he doesn't fit here by the lore, but fucking I'm putting him here anyways.
He fit there by the lore of "fuck you," we said so.
He fit there by Terrorist fucking said so.
Exactly.
So that's where he fucking goes.
Actually, the lore we actually made, we rewrote part of it and made it work.
The
Yeah.
Traveler.
I remember part of how we
Yeah, he's the
rewrote
god of
that,
adventures
so
and
that way it
travels.
perfectly worked.
That's it. The Traveler.
The Wanderer.
Wonder.
He's the god of adventures and
I
travels.
keep getting.
Yeah. I don't call him the Traveler because in the Critical Role that I watched, he has a god that's the Traveler. I'm not trying to steal.
Right.
It just Wanderer felt perfect for Melvin.
Right. No, definitely.
And then, so the next step down is the old gods, which are the ones that Teradris, Wanderer, and Chromie would have made.
Right.
Then there's the major gods that would be the children of the old gods. And then there's the minor gods, also called the spontaneous Genesis, which are gods that were born out of beliefs.
Okay.
That's where your war, peace, protection,
Ratatouille.
ale, Ratatouille, the god of rat, carpentry, your crafting, stuff like that.
Where's Serena fall into this?
Serena falls into
Major.
the
Right? Major.
old, I thought.
No, that's what was confusing
Major.
me.
Major. She's a major
That's
god.
the third one down.
I remember what's
Yes.
confusing me now.
She's a child of
Old Eye is one of the
old gods.
yes, because that's why Tortella was a major because it was right below. Yeah. I remember that now. I remember the lore we put into that.
Serena, again, something you would know, so you're fine.
Yeah.
Serena is a child of Farron, the god of life and love.
So what is Loki?
Loki is a major god as well.
Shit.
He's a child of Yin, the god of evil.
Okay, so here's a big question for everybody.
This Loki parent.
How do you weaken a god so you can actually take him down?
Hey, Cause, where you at? I got a question.
You hear again a deep roaring voice. Fucking busy.
But
Hear line 4 in the background.
You hear Keegan in the background. Fuck off.
But this is important.
You good for it.
How you get your shit rocked? One of the few gods I know that have gotten their shit rocked pretty heavily.
Where's God's at? On the god level?
I was like, I'm not fucking telling you.
He's
Major.
Yeah.
Gotta find.
He's
major.
what we're trying to whoop their shit.
Right.
So
All of a sudden, my liaison busy.
thank you. I asked Cause. He's one of the only major gods I can think off the top of my head that's got their shit rocked pretty heavily, but is also still reachable.
So
Tell him to burn some people. We'll get lots of people praying to him.
that's where I was at.
And once again, the surrounding temperature dramatically rises.
Holy man, don't kill any more demons, please, yet.
I haven't killed any yet
And
today.
both the guards go, please tell me this is your doing.
This is our doing.
Can you control whatever's about to happen?
No.
We can deal with it
You can
between
handle
us.
You guys step outside, please.
We're fucking
They can't leave. They can't leave here.
This is our boat.
This is something we can deal with, but this is also important. So we have guards as
We're
a.
about 5 minutes from fucking Bell. I'm not fucking walking
She
away.
passed the thing, didn't she?
She did.
Okay.
It didn't work properly.
That's
They
right.
have done because you realize as she cast it that one of the runes is stopping magic from passing that barrier.
So it canceled that part of the dome.
So it's a quarter dome.
Either way, this is something we can handle.
Okay.
But it's nice to have guards here as backup to.
We will help if you need our help.
I meant hearing things.
Okay.
Because this is important stuff, and I don't think your townspeople are going to believe us. We just think gods are getting in.
crazy.
Yeah. Welcome to the life of an adventure.
Say,
There's
welcome
a
to our
reason
world.
people don't like us. We deal with shit no one else deals with.
And there's a gout of fire.
Same demon?
Someone you don't like even more. A 6 foot
I'll
tall
fucking stab you.
man walks out of the fire wearing a cloak of living flame. You met him in Thursday.
My brain's not placing. My brain knows who you're talking about.
Boomler.
Serious?
Yeah, all right. It is him.
Not this campaign. You guys would have met him
Oh, okay.
originally. One. He
Yeah.
was one of the bad guys.
Like readers and maybe.
Yeah, he was one of the.
I was when you said room, I'm like, well, that thing sounds familiar.
He's also the name of the god of protection. Different people just
Right.
Same name.
because where that name came from when I used
Well, so the cloak of fire, and then we did room. Like this all sounds familiar.
Yeah,
to
campaign
me.
one.
From soul to soul, I must say, goddamn.
My boss said you guys had questions that needed answering.
Yes, but I don't really know if you have the answer to this question.
Yeah, I got him a crossbow. They take a step back.
You ain't beating him.
I know you're uneasy around people, but I would really appreciate you just not holding that.
I haven't shot you yet.
Yeah,
It's not
don't-
pointing at you.
I'm gonna. This is gonna be
Modin,
your
we
one,
have some important questions. This is kind of world-ending
You're right.
questions.
This is going to be your one and only warning for everyone here. Threaten me again. It'll be the last thing you say.
I haven't threatened
I
anything.
promise. You said you haven't shot me yet. I take that as a threat.
Wait, I'm
You
shooting
take
you.
I'm
everything.
just warning you.
Anyway,
I don't want to be here. I've got better things to do. Threaten me again. Someone's getting shot.
no, you really don't. You got your shit rocked in the one spot.
They're-
You're the only one who got your
Again,
shit
we're
rocked
trying
so
to tell
far.
what's going on fucking God.
Gods. You
No.
guys just talked to him. You guys just talked to him.
No, you're right. It was the other
Fucked
guy.
up the demon.
Yep, it was the other guy.
Or something like that. Whatever I had his name as.
Yeah,
We're trying to
wasn't
find out
doing
what's going on
anything.
with the fucking gods. There's nothing more important than this.
We're talking about shit that fucks your boss up too. So,
My important thing is helping my boss get home. So,
well,
anyways.
your boss won't be getting home if we
How
don't
can I
figure this out. What caused your boss to get his shit wrong?
Party of Avengers being pricks.
Now,
Any
before
more?
that,
How
when he fell,
we're going way back.
we're going to. We also have a god that is causing issues that if is not stopped, the entire world's going to be over.
Give Steven a second to get the proper answer.
Is Loki powerful? I'm talking Cradle. Is Loki powerful enough to take out all these gods that are missing?
Yes.
Were they inside?
One-on-one, if he gets to jump on him,
Probably.
quite possibly. He is a major god. He is going to be more equal to or more powerful than most of these gods. Where's the god of catastrophe fall?
And isn't he the god of mischief?
Trickery and mischief. But yeah, that would still fall under. It'd be a little easier for him to get the jump on people.
Correct.
Thank you for bringing that to my attention because I my brain said I had said that out loud and then I realized I hadn't yet because I've been thinking it.
I forgot there was an actual sword of cause in D&D.
What was that?
He was the champion of Vecna in D&D lore. So he actually has an actual sword dedicated to him.
This area was not necessarily good.
Yours is different.
Yeah,
Still
it's
special.
obviously different.
Yeah.
I was looking
Yeah.
through that.
Forgetting Cause is an actual D&D job. It throws me off because a lot of these are custom stuff that we come up with. Either he's come up with or I've helped.
So, years ago, back in 26-ish.
I consult my book to see if you get the year right. Okay, we're good so far.
Serena, Prodis, Rumlar, and Tempos decided he was too powerful and attacked him.
No specifics.
What do you mean? What specifics?
Like, does he got specifics on what they were able to do to be able to throw him from power?
It was more between the four of them, were able to rip him off of his throne and throw him out of the plane.
Did you say Pross?
Yes.
God damn it. All right, so we're already missing one of the four that were originally able to whoop the shit up.
They were able to essentially fight him back enough to where they got him out of his plane, lobbing him down into the material plane, which created that large, beautiful star on the neighboring continents.
So a lot of people are going to die to try and go that route.
They fought for about 100 years your time.
Oh, dear God.
And they just, again, it was 4v1 with some...
And still took 100 years.
With
Gotta
some
give
pretty
Pross some
powerful
credit.
gods swinging on him.
What is cost?
Sorry?
What ranking?
Major.
Major, yeah.
Was it major or was it old?
Pretty sure you can go back to that. Serena Prodis. Remember the four names, please. Someone forget them again.
Like, I actually remember them?
Just for right now. Just tell me if we get
Real quick.
ranking all of them.
Protoss, Serena,
Tempos.
Protoss, Serena, Tempos. Rumlar?
Sure.
No, you didn't say Rumlar.
Oh, yeah, sure. Class is a major god. Serena is a major god. Tempos is a major god.
Protoss is a major god.
Prodis is a minor god.
Minor.
That's right, he's minor. Catastrophe's what? Minor? Major?
I'll go back to the other answer that I was looking for.
I'm writing stuff down as we go through. All right, I'm going to have a few questions in a second here. I can consult the fucking thing to figure all this out, but I would be repeating it back.
Serena, Prodis, Rumlar, Tempos. So yeah, Rumlar god of protection.
God damn it. I hate it when I doubt myself on things. Because I'll doubt myself on things when I know it's not needed to be doubted.
So I was missing Rumlar when I gave you the list right now. So Rumlar is a minor god.
Okay.
Is the other one you asked about?
Rumlar?
Yeah, Rumlar is a minor god.
Minor.
Just protections and thoughts.
Okay. Poverty. I'm going to ask about all these ones real quick. Poverty.
Poverty is a minor.
Luck. Major.
Yes.
And maps.
Major.
Okay, wait. I'm going to have four more actually. Protoss. Oh, no, I already have Protoss. He was the minor. Serena.
Major.
And Tempos. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just seeing. Old.
God. That
Cloud
is.
Defendants is one of the old gods. So yeah, even with an old god, two gods his level, and a weaker god, they still took 100 years and a lot of destruction. Yeah, he fought for a while, but it was a lot of power against him. There wasn't much he could do to stop him. And they eventually were able to lock him in the abyssal plane away from his power source, or away from any of his children. Whatever word you guys use nowadays for followers.
Followers.
Followers, disciples, children.
Mostly followers.
Okay, whatever. I'm not a holy man.
I'm just giving you answers,
Obviously.
man. I know. You're very clearly not a holy man. No one will ever argue that with you.
I don't know. He looks good.
But you are technically a disciple or a follower. You would be more like a disciple, I think. Priest? Yeah, something like that.
Right hand man.
I mean, I was talking about Stephen, but okay.
Any other questions about it? Anything else I can shed some light on?
Modian, Smoke, Darcy, anyone have any questions for this man?
It's not something that we can do ourselves. I've got an echo in my head.
Has it been there the whole time, or did it just start?
Just started.
I didn't change anything, so I don't know how to help that.
Well, it stopped, but it was there for a second. It's kind of weird.
Mental issues?
So I guess the next thing is, what has the possibility of capturing a major god? Or again, weakening a major god, because if we weaken him, then the other gods have a chance to fight.
So I thought of a bullshit way to get this off our plate nice and quickly, but I really don't know how it would go down. We know a necromancer who's willing to fight some gods.
Is this David, or is this?
This is David. This is David.
Okay.
Cradle's not saying these fucking words out loud.
That's all.
David
Make
will
sure.
say them out loud.
I'll make sure.
Backup plan. Because if he succeeds, it's gonna fuck up the entire world, potentially kill a lot of people.
That's not an option.
With a lot of people, or at least a few people, he very much wants nothing to happen to. Who's more than enough for that fucker? One's more than enough for him.
One's enough for him to blow up whole fucking worlds.
So the question is, we know for a fact he could probably go across planes and fuck up a god, at least give him a pretty significant fight.
He's powerful.
We've seen too many gods that have been wary of even attempting a fight with him. He's powerful enough that the gods are worried about trying to start a fight with him. So I'd say he's at least on their level. Hell, Zataz was worried about it, and he's the god of magic itself. I mean, he was cocky about it, but even he was wary about it.
And Old Eye, which is a old god, has said that would rather not piss him off.
He'd rather not take the chance. Well, he's once again, the old gods, once you get to them, are willing to, but even they'd rather not. So they know there'd be a lot of fallback from it.
Are we
a
talking
lot
about
of
Erabor?
Yes.
I said his name. You guessed. Yeah, Erabor.
This is all out of character.
This is all out of character.
I know. I was just checking.
Because I have 15. You're gonna wait for him to get back because he's actively in the scene.
Yeah.
Pretty much ready.
All right.
Would you look at that? Unfortunately, that timing really did not work out in your favor. Because of time. Depending on how long this goes on. But
Well, at least
Something
we
tells me
introduce
not
that
ready.
report next week.
yeah, that's always true. Did you go the first route?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what? I'm excited to see how that goes.
You can. What's tonight now? No, it's something you have to actively move yourself.
Unfortunately, there's a lot that still probably needs to go into this that I don't think we'll have time for tonight.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to call it. I just didn't want to call it while you guys are in the middle of something.
Right in the middle of the conversation. Yeah, worst comes to worst, you call it next time. We can go back through and redo some of this stuff. Re-ask some people questions. Because we know we're going to have some answers to some of our questions in the morning. We might have a much longer list of gods.
It might actually be a good idea to just take a rest at this point because we're guessing until we know what's actually going on and just come back to this in the morning.
Yeah.
But do we have access to this god, this godling?
The priest, second right-hand man? Probably not. I assume you won't be here in the morning.
I would prefer not to be here much more than.
But at the same time period, he gave us the answer we were looking for.
If you absolutely need me, just because you lent us one of your friends, I would be willing to come back one more time to talk to you guys. As a thank you for lending us one of your friends.
Do we bring him back one more time? We want to call it here. We come back this morning and we have a list that could be significantly longer.
Sorry to interrupt, but I really do have better things to be doing, not to be a dick. I do have better things to be doing.
All right, so we'll talk to you in the morning.
Here's this. He hands you a piece of a small carving of wood that's just in the shape of a flame. Mm-hmm. When you need me, throw that into the fire. Once it burns, I will come. Good? Happy? Good enough?
Do you have to wait for it to finish burning or just burn it?
Once it catches fire, once the fire actually catches on, it will bring me. Good? Good enough? Happy?
Yep.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Peace out.
Happy-ish.
Not to be a dick, but peace out. On every fucking sense of the word. Don't want to deal with you anymore right now.
And because we do really need to call it.
Yep. That's what I should things were done.
That's our week.
Long rest time. Peace out.
Nice.
That doesn't sound good.
You watch as both of the guards tense up, draw their spears, and kind of start to spread themselves evenly out amongst the hole in the wall.
Get an attack.
I see.
So we've got divided into fourths. I'm in the center. They've got
Yes, yeah.
about
Yeah. And you watch as the rooms that I previously mentioned you guys didn't really notice unless you're looking for arcane in the area, all start glowing brightly.
I noticed that.
And there's kind of a shimmer in the hole of the wall. And you watch as the bell goes off, 4 more guards come rushing from the town center towards the wall.
That specific hole or just the wall?
That hole. Okay. And that's where we're going to call it for the night.
Perfect.
So if we would like to do inspiration, starting with Smuck.
I'm full, but I think the only thing that actually counted was the fact that I would ignore insults.
Who insulted you?
Cradle.
Did you?
Called me stupid.
Oh, great. So everybody.
Oh,
I was gonna say, I've insulted fucking everyone tonight. I don't know who I haven't insulted. I didn't think I specifically called him stupid, but I might have. Unfortunately, the thing about insulting people is you never know who you insult anymore. It's a long list. I've insulted everything from the fucking old gods to the new gods, the bitch gods. Anyway, I always want to know how things work and how people tick.
Unless you have an argument for it, I don't remember seeing that.
Spent a long time trying to figure out maps and why they weren't working.
Yeah, but I think that's more for the overreaching mission more than just trying to figure out how things tick.
Yeah.
That's how I thought it was. If I'm
Yeah.
wrong, I'm wrong.
I agree with Steve. It was for the story.
I know I have something, but it would take me too long to actually try and remember through the entire session and figure it out. So I will get that up. I'll part with my money easily.
Was there a point where you were trying to part with your money? Or someone tried to get you to?
Don't really think that came up.
Getting
Just
very
'cause we
frustrated- She was getting very frustrated with parting with potential money. People not spending their money with him because he had money.
Yeah, but he
Was
doesn't
that-
like to give me stuff like that because he says too much of a reach.
Was that David or was that Cradle?
It's fucking both. Because both are sick of it at this point. Because it's happened for the last since Cradle came in, basically. Cradle's bitched at everyone at this point in time. For anyone who's gone to buy magical items or any item that he could make for them easier and cheaper.
Yeah.
Come back. Huh? Josh is the only one that ever actually has me do it. Appreciate it.
Yeah, there's only one taking advantage of that.
He was. Man's $7,000 down because of
I'm
that.
not sure what it's what to ask for. If I do, I will ask you. But
I don't think you've actually tried to get into magic
No,
items
I
other than the cubes.
yeah, but it
Well-
has tried.
Neither have I. This is the first time I was actually trying to do something.
I don't know how to get that one anymore because you've told me you don't like it when I just say it. But
It's,
Cradle's always going to try and do his best work.
it's funny because of now. It's you were pop. I gave you shit for it because you got to the point where you just. I always do the best work I can. Doing shit like that felt like product placement. But like when you're talking about making stuff, like when you're making the maps and stuff, you could even just role play it out. Like when you guys were doing the map, like I didn't like how this one turned out. Fix this line here. Fix this line here. You need to make sure this looks better than this. Does that make sense?
But the issue is typically after the roll, it's as immediate as you guys tried and it didn't work.
You guys could role play out what you're doing before the roll. Or after I have you guys roll and say, hey, it didn't work, you can say, okay, well, as we're working on it, I do this, that, and the other.
Okay.
Just because I told you the results of the roll doesn't mean you guys can't role play out how it sounds.
Okay.
It's just no one's ever attempted to say anything for how they do stuff if I tell you what's going on, so I just move on. But if people want to role play out how they succeed or fail, they're more than welcome to.
I can give you the argument of people not wanting to try and interrupt you. Because you do get upset with us when we do that, and you might take that as interrupting.
If it's for the what's going on at the moment, that's different.
Yeah, but it's hard to know that at the time.
Well, then this is me telling you guys now then.
Yeah. I give knowledge to those who seek it with good intentions.
Yeah.
One day I returned to my guild, because I'm greatest artist in the law. Quick to assume someone's trying to cheat me.
You seem like you did. You got one, but I don't recall that. What do you got? Your head popped up like you had something.
There was a point, but I don't know if I specifically said anything directly along those lines. And like I said, there's too much I'd have to try and remember from this session.
I want to say it came up somewhere.
I feel like it did, but I'm not 100% sure enough that I just want to point
Take
to.
it.
And I talk shit too much.
Always.
Actually, I've not gotten that one many times now, and I'm always surprised when I don't get it.
Well,
Because
see, a
it's
lot
hard
of
to
times,
separate it.
Most things I say now are in game unless it's specifically said out of game.
Most of it's you're talking shit to me, though.
That's fucking true.
And that's why I have trouble separating, because you talk a lot of shit. Like I said earlier, you've gotten really bad about just talking shit to everything I say.
Talking shit to anything everyone says. All my characters talk shit to everybody.
That's the only ones.
No.
Fuck you. Your character doesn't exist anymore.
I'm gonna do my new ones.
Ow.
I want to explain it for
Is somebody messing with the mic? It's really loud.
Steven.
No. God damn it.
Steven took his face off and has been fiddling with it.
We'll go catch mine first.
I
David
fucking
fixed it.
lob one of the cubes at Modian real quick. I'll do next time. Don't worry. I'll lob a cube at you. I got plenty. If this is something stupid, fucking snap. What am I looking at? Just the background in general, or looking at my character?
Just
Specifically, what am I looking at?
the top part.
Question? All right.
No, for me,
I almost-
definitely
I almost had one. but I didn't remember.
referring to water.
Yeah. See, that's actually a good point to what we're talking about as far as me telling you yours doesn't really work, but his does. His doesn't feel like bad. His Walrus one. You guys were doing them the same amount of times during sessions, but like I said, yours always felt like bad product placement, where he makes it fit. Does that make sense?
Kind of, but not really.
Okay. See you guys next week.
Well, we survived another day. Did we kill anyone? Yeah, I sure hope not. But if we did, they probably deserved it. Have a great night and stay safe until next time. Hope nobody's waiting for you.